Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Let's go, Yankees. What's going on, everybody? Here we are, Yankees and the Astros. Oh, the Yankees ain't played anybody. Just wait till they play Houston, Baddog. Look at the Houston Astros going to sweep the New York Yankees. Full game going to sweep in the Bronx. Well, that didn't happen. Thanks to the heroics of our guy, Aaron Hicks. That's right. Aaron Hicks, kudos, sir. Been doing very well. Give Aaron Hicks some credit. Last week, Hicks has had 3 clutch hits, 3 big hits. Gonna give him credit. I gotta lay off Aaron Hicks for a while. He's in the line tonight. He's batting 7th. The Yankees and Aaron Judge settled today. They did not go to arbitration. That is good news. So that didn't need to be contentious. The Yankees can work on giving this guy the money he deserves. Aaron Judge was the game winner last night. MVP, first half of the season. No doubt about it. Yankees, as I said in the video today, are a special team. They have a long ways to go. We still have 92 games in the regular season. And, of course, October is when everything means everything. This is fantastic. I love watching them win. It's a nice team to watch. They're exciting. They never quit. They fight. They battle. They scrap. They find ways. They beat everybody they play, no matter if it is the Astros or if it is the Orioles. They're finding ways to win games. But none of it matters unless they win in October. However, throughout the summer, we're going to enjoy this team for what they are, and that's the best team in baseball. And tonight they have a very tough matchup with the future Hall of Famer, Justin Verlander, on the mounds. Having a great year. He's 8-3 with a 2.30 ERA. Yankees have had a hard time with him in the past. They've also had some nights where they've gotten to him. Severino is going to have to keep us in the game early. And, you know, Yankees have to try to scratch a couple runs against Verlander, get his pitch count up, get into that Astros bullpen. But this should be a good game. I always look forward to doing Astros-Yankees. This is going to be my last game for a while. I'm probably going to be off of YouTube for a while. I'm on vacation this week. I want to enjoy it. So I wanted to do this game with you guys and girls. And hopefully we can get some people in here. And YouTube, I know that somebody mentioned it last night that I was going to be under 99,000 subscribers this morning because YouTube continues to take subscribers away from me after every live stream they do it. And yes, I did dip under 99,000, but we'll get that back tonight. And then some. Should be a good game. I appreciate you being here. Who is in the house? Well, JS Hellraiser's here. Johnny Gonzalez, Grandmaster Sensei, Sarah Small, Matthew Stoke, Dan, what's going on, buddy? Brad Jewis, my man. What is up? Giant Yankee Kyle, Jared Williams, Anthony Razza, my good man. What's up, buddy? Anthony Medina's in the house. We know we're going to have a lot of paisanos here. Anthony Medina is an honorary paisano, of course. Hicks, Hall of Fame heroes in the house. What's up, Hicks? The Kerm is in the house. Thank you guys, girls, for being here. Jerry Macias, Miguel Batista, Giant Joshua Cohen, Eli Yankee King. How you doing, buddy? Say less. Blue City Empire Sports. What's going on? Our guy Pete is in the city tearing it up with Gary Sheffield Jr. and a lot of people. I wish I could have been there. Obviously, they have the big deal at Yankee Stadium tomorrow. The NYY News team will be there in full effect, and I wish I could have joined them. Hopefully next year I'm able to make that because I would have a lot of fun with those guys. But it is me tonight, solo effort, and I appreciate you guys coming in here. I'm sure I'll see a lot of people that are normally in Pete streaming here, and I appreciate that very much. And I'm sure Pete and I will do a game together very soon because that was a lot of fun. And I do look forward to doing a game with him and Gary Sheffield Jr. sometime this year. So let's hope the Yankees can win this and at least even out, guarantee themselves a split. I said before this 13-game stretch before the when they played the Astros, the Rays, and the Jays, if the Yankees went 8-5, I would be happy. Well, they're 8-2, so I'm not going to be happy with 8-5 now. I'm not going to be happy with it. Now I want 10-3 because I want to win this series. I want to be 10-3 now. I'm greedy. They've already got the wins that I wanted them to get in this 13-game series. They're there now, so I'm greedy. So I want more wins. NYB, Texas Liberty, what's going on? Bannon Kev, what's up? Say Less is in the house. Dante Costa. Dan, what's up, buddy? Oh, he's got to take a shot. Oh, is it because Hicks hit the home run? I'm sure LA Yankee King wants to take those shots. Trust me, I'm sure he does. And one thing I'll say, LA Yankee King all year, And even preseason has never wavered on Gleyber Torres. He kept saying Gleyber Torres is going to come around. He had faith in Gleyber Torres the entire time. And Gleyber Torres has been very good. Really, it's amazing how when you put him back in the position he was comfortable in, how everything, because as Yogi Berra said, man, half this game is 90% mental, right? Or 90% of this game is half mental. It was something like that. The Gleyber Torres mental states there, and it's translated at the plate as well. So Glaber's been really good. So shout out to LA Yankee King, because he said Glaber was going to be. And I had so much faith in Glaber, and then I kind of lost it. I'm glad to see Glaber is doing well, because Glaber is one of my favorite Yankees. And I really like Gleyber Torres. I'm also, as much as I get on Aaron Hicks, and I do get on Aaron Hicks, I'm happy to see him doing well. That guy's taking a lot of beating from guys like me, Pete, whoever else, the Yankee fan base, deservedly so. But it's nice to see him come through. And I think now that Hicks has gotten a couple of big hits, when those situations arise for him, when he comes up in these clutch situations and he has confidence that he's going to come through, it goes a long way for a ball player. It goes a long way. So I'm glad that he's coming around. Now, Gallo stinks. Gallo's not long for this team. I don't think Gallo will be here after the trade deadline. Hicks is going to be here. I don't think Gallo is. Game is on Amazon Prime tonight. If you guys are looking for it, I do have Amazon Prime, which allows me to do that. What the hell don't I have? Do you know how much money I pay for cable? It's stupid. The amount of money that I have to pay for cable services and streaming services to see all the games that I stream. It is unbelievable, especially the Yankees. That shouldn't happen. The Lakers are a different story. I live in New York. That's my choice to do the Lakers and buy the NBA League Pass. But the Yankees, you should not have to have Amazon Prime to watch the Yankees. I'm sorry. This should be on Yes Network. It should be on CBS. It should be on WPIX or CW15 or whatever the hell it is now. It should be on MLB Network. You shouldn't have to pay to watch the Yankees. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. In New York, you should not have to do that. Because even in New York, if you have the MLB package, extra innings package, you still can't watch the Yankee game because it's blacked out. It's not right. Kenny, my man, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. My man in the 518 in the house. There you go. See, there you go. Kenny's right there with me, of course. But us upstate New Yorkers think alike, man. Bolt D, what's going on? Andrew Benintendi is a guy, the Yankees, and David Robertson. Those are two guys I think the Yankees should target at the trade deadline. Benintendi would be such a perfect fit in that outfield. You put a contact lefty with some pop in the middle of Stanton and Judge in the middle of that lineup. Amazing. You get a guy like David Robertson over here who's a veteran, knows how to pitch in New York. I think it would go a long way to get a D-Rob over here. Those are the guys I like. KCK, what's going on? Thank you for being the guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell if you're new. Let's get over 99,000 again. Let's stay there. That'd be awesome. Nelson, what's up? Fetty, how you doing, my man? Gavin, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being. I hope you're doing well, sir. It's funny. I see. Did I just see KP in here or no? I don't know if I saw KP in there. Kristaps Porzingis. But it's amazing to think that when I started my channel, KP was like a freshman in high school, and now he's graduating. And Gavin was just getting his driver's license. Gavin, how old are you now? Are you like 19 or 20? Like, Gavin's an adult now. It's insane. But I'm glad that you find those insightful. I want to do more content on there, Gavin. I love talking about fitness and my workout regimen and things I do in the gym, my diet. That's why I started that other channel. I definitely want to put more stuff on that. I'll probably do a lot more on that this week because I'm on vacation. But yeah, I'm glad that you're finding that insightful and helpful, man. That's why I do it. So I always say, if there's one person out there that gets some kind of value from that, or loses weight or gains muscle or whatever they want to do for my videos, man, that's reward for me. I appreciate it. Matthew Stein, Ashton says Florial is underrated. Yeah, Florial never got a shot here. I think Florial gets packaged up, or if the Yankees are going to make a move, if Florial is going to be involved in it. And they should. I mean, Florial never had a chance, and he's never going to get a chance. I have to take a shot that Pete picks tomorrow, but if Hicks or IKF homer, I have to do 2 or 3. LA Yankee King, I'm not going to lie. I hope you're getting drunk on shots tomorrow. I hope that they hit a few homers tonight. Alex Cedeno, what's going on? Thank you for being a guy. Appreciate. You're 18 now. Okay. I thought you were a little older, but still you're an adult. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Washington playing ball. What's going? Yeah, one thing I'll never forget this. It's weird. I'll never forget Gavin. I don't know what I remember. that was the first $50 super chat I ever got was from Gavin. I never forgot that. So I appreciate that, man. It was a long time ago. That's why I thought that was so long ago. I thought you were 16 back then, but I hope you're doing well, man. Should be graduating then if you're 18. Washington playing ball. What's going on? Texas Liberty, Daniel Marrero, Pasha Noble. Thank you for being here. You'll be having a fruit. Yeah. Guys that are going to that tomorrow. LA Yankee King, Anthony Medina, anybody else in there that's going to the NYY News get together tomorrow at Yankee Stadium. Have a beer for me, please. I'm going to get a beer. End of the third inning, I'm going to go grab a beer. I got Diet Coke, as I always do. Diet Coke should sponsor me without a doubt. You know, Pete always talks about how El Presidente or Presidente beer should sponsor him. Diet Coke should definitely sponsor me. Diet Coke should sponsor my stream. They don't even need to pay me. Diet Coke doesn't even need to pay me. Diet Coke just needs to send me endless supplies of Diet Coke. That's it. They just need to send me like 7 2-liters, like 1 2-liter a day, you know, like 7 a week or whatever, or like 30 a month. Well, they might go bad, but like 7 a week. Like every week they ought to send a package of 7 2-liters to me. That's all I need from them. Jace Pierre, what's going on? Cairo, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Pashinobi will be there tomorrow. That's awesome, man. I'm glad. Pete is a great guy. That's a great channel. I'm honored to be able to work with those guys. I love what they do over there. I love the way that's put together. And it's funny, man. I said this before about, you know, Chris, obviously you guys know the entertainer that I do with the Giants stuff. It's when I first did the show with Chris, there was an instant chemistry. And I feel that I have that with Pete. Like it's not like we worked together forever and found it's just there. So, sometimes, man, things just are meant to be. And, I think they got a good thing going over there. I'm proud to be a part of it, even if it isn't a little aspect. Queez, the game is on Prime tonight. It's on Amazon Prime Video. It is not on cable. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can stream it through Amazon Prime. That is how we do it. What's going on, X-Wing? How you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Anthony Medina, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Yes, hit the thumbs up. That helps out the stream huge. Hit that subscribe. We're getting ready to go to action. Here's the lineup for the Houston Astros. Batting first and playing second base is Jose Altuve. Batting second, playing left field, Michael Brantley. Third baseman, Alec Bregman, who had a 3-run homer last night, will hit third. The DH, Jordan Alvarez, will hit fourth. Kyle Tucker plays right field and bats fifth tonight. The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel, will bat sixth. Shortstop, Aldamias Diaz, will bat seventh. Catching and batting eighth is Jason Castro. And batting ninth, playing center field for the Astros, is Jake Myers. On the bump for the New York Yankees tonight is Luis Severino. Comes in at 4-1 with a 3.27 ERA. Severino can be a little bit rocky to start. He usually does get off to shaky starts. Then he seems to find his groove. If the Astros are going to get to him, they'll have to get to him early. And if you're the Yankees or if you're Severino, you do not want to allow that to happen because facing Justin Verlander is a different animal than facing most pitchers. The guy's going to the Hall of Fame, which is somewhere I want to go this week at some point, at least over the summer. I got to get to the Cooperstown Hall of Fame, man. I miss it. But yeah, so Severino hopefully can get a couple shutdown innings here early on, and hopefully the Yankees can scratch a couple of runs across against Verlander, get his pitch count up, get into that bullpen, get the late end of our bullpen in there with guys like Clay Holmes and close this one out. We're getting ready to go from the Bronx. The first place Yankees and the first place Astros. That Yankee fan giving Altuve the Bronx cheer as he steps in, and we're getting ready to go to action. Again, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell if you're new. I'll be doing this for more Yankee games as well. Where are we? Let's check the numbers already. We got 58 likes and 130 people in here. That don't add up. We should be close to 100 likes. Bang the thumbs up. Altuve chops it to third to start. Donaldson across the diamond, one away, one pitch, one out. Good start for Severino and the Yanks. Altuve didn't have the trash can or the buzzer on the chest on that at bat. His buzzer shorted out. That'll bring up Michael Brantley. Michael Brantley is an underrated hitter. He's hitting 296 and 5 home runs, and I can tell you that this is a guy that I wanted the Yankees to go after a few years ago. He's a solid ball player. Played well in Cleveland. Brings a good bat, good fielder, got some power. I really like Michael Brantley. This is a guy that I wanted the Yankees to go after, but I think he's underrated as Severino pours in a strike and the count is 0-1. But where's Asian Jedi? I don't know. Asia doesn't come by that often anymore. Jedi swings in now and again. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left field. Moving over a couple of steps is Hicks, and there's 2 away. Is this thing not working up here? Oh, yeah, it is. Where's the strike zone, though? Why don't we have a strike zone? We got no strike zone? Let's refresh that. Oh, no strike zone yet. It's weird. It's weird we got no strike zone. There it is. That's going to be a little bit ahead of me, so I'm not going to be looking at that. But because obviously I'm streaming through Amazon, and it's a little delayed when you watch it through. Yes, because there's a 7-second delay from television from the stadium through television. And when you're streaming through Amazon Prime, it's like 25 seconds difference. So you're probably going to see the play before I announce it. That pitch looked like a strike, was called a ball. The count is 2-0. But thank you for being here, guys and girls. I appreciate it. It looked like a good pitch, Anthony. The 2-0 in there for a strike at the knees, and the count is 2-1. I know what it is, man. I'm serious. I love calling Yankee games. I love calling baseball games. I just love doing this. It's my favorite thing to do, man. I love calling all the other sports. That pitch is just outside. It's 3-1. There's just something relaxing about calling a baseball game, watching a baseball game. Perfect weather out there. It's 80 degrees. It's sunny. The sun is still up. I got the fan in the window. A nice summer breeze blowing in. That pitch is a strike. Bregman thought it was low, but it may have just got the top of the bottom of the strike zone. I love a guy like Jack Huffman, though. Comes in and says, Astros live in the Yankees' heads, yet you come into a Yankee stream and say that. Sir, that pitch is swung on the line. Oh, nice play at third by Donaldson. Throws in the run and got him. Nice scoop by DJ. And that will retire the side. The Astros go 1-2-3 in the half of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Astros nothing. Yankees coming to bat. So continue my thought. Jack Huffman comes in and says, Astros live in the Yankees' heads. Yet he comes into a Yankee stream and says that comment. Sir, I believe the roles are reversed. Perhaps the Yankees are in your head. I don't know where Astros fans get this. I don't know why Astros fans think that. I've never gotten this, because since I've been on YouTube, they've done this, and I don't know why. I'll be honest with you, Jack. I don't hate the Astros at all. I have no problem with Houston at all. I think Houston's a good team. I think they got a lot of good players. They got good pitchers. They're a good team. I've got no issue with Houston. I never have. Does it suck that we've lost them in the playoffs? Yes. But I don't have any hate. We've lost to a lot of teams in the playoffs. I don't hate the Mariners. I don't hate the Marlins. I don't hate the Diamondbacks. We've lost to them. I hate the Red Sox. I'm a Yankee fan. I hate the Red Sox. Other than that, there's not really a lot of teams. I don't really care for Tampa too much. But other than that, I don't know where Astro fans think Yankee fans hate the Astros. V-Man, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Just sent a pic of my seat on Twitter. Nice. I'll check it out in a second. Here's the Yankee starting lineup. Batting first and playing first, DJ LeMahieu. Aaron Judge settled with the Yankees today. No arbitration. He had the game winner last night. He'll play center field and bat second. Tony! Anthony! As Pete would say, Anthony! Tony Legs, DH as a bats third. Giancarlo Stanton cleans up and plays right field tonight. Third baseman Josh Johnson will bat fifth. Gleyber Torres bats sixth and plays second base. Aaron Hicks, big hero last night. The big 3-run homer in the bottom of the ninth. To tie it, will bat seventh to play left. IKF Isaiah Karner Road will bat eighth to play short. And closing out the lineup for the Yankees, batting ninth. Kyle Higashioka will catch. On the mound for the Houston Astros, the future Hall of Famer Justin Verlander. Remember the 3,000 strikeout club, 8-3, 2.30 ERA for JV. He's about to deal to DJ, and LeMahieu chops it. Backhand, nice play over third, and throw got him. So the Yankees start the way the Astros did. One pitch, one away. Dashy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Reds got the Giants for a 3-game series in San Francisco. We're getting beat up with injuries. I'm not using injury bugs as an excuse. It's been a rough year for the Reds, Dashy. It has been a very rough year for the Reds. Gordon Hardwick, my man, shout out to you in the UK. It's 12:15 in the morning over there, so shout out to Gordon. Shout out to anybody who is in that time zone over there in the United Kingdom where it is midnight, hanging out with us. I appreciate it very much. Pitch on the outside corner. I'd like to be there too, Jack. I'd like to be at any Yankee game, but it would be good. It'll be an 0-1. And the pitch. Judge swings and hits it in the air to right field. Out of play, and the count's quickly 0-2. Michael, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Richard Farley, what's up? Tyler Talbot, what's going on? This is true, Richard. This is true. Appreciate you guys and girls being here. Let's go. True American, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. The 0-2 to Judge. Swung on it, hit in the air to right field, and coming over in front of the wall, making the catch is the center fielder, Jake Myers. Judge gave it a ride, came up a little bit short. Didn't get all that one, obviously. I don't know why Jake Myers stuck the glove up like the umpire didn't see him catch the ball. Like he's like, yeah, I caught that, but I mean, that was pretty obvious, bud. I don't know why you celebrated your catch. It was a nice catch, but it's not like you jumped over the wall and pulled it back in or something. I don't really understand that. Thank you, Anthony. Nice. Sam, I'm about to go get the, I said at the end of the third inning, the Sam Adams cherry wheat's coming out, Anthony. Going to have a couple of Sam Adams with you guys and girls. I'm on vacation. Carbs are low today. Let's do it. Got chest day done early on. Pitches outside to Anthony Rizzo, and the count's 1-0. Epps, we're going to, listen, I'm going to be doing the Lakers summer games, so we're going to see Scottie Pippen Jr. and Shareef O'Neal. I think it's pretty cool that they got two sons of two Hall of Fame players that I grew up watching. So we'll have fun with that. I wish they would have taken Kai Soto. It's 2-0 to Anthony. Bodo, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Always good to see my man Bodo. Thank you for being a member for 26 months, my man. Member of the Dog Pound for over 2 years. Hello. Hello. The 2-0 right on the corner by Verlander 94. And the count is 2-1. We have no score here in the bottom of the first. Astros went 1-2-3 in their half. The Yankees have had the first two batters retired by Verlander. Anthony Rizzo up there with a 2-1 count. Verlander kicks and deals, and the pitch low. Good job by Rizzo to lay off with a filthy slider there. And the count is 3-1. Oh, RC definitely is doing a lot better. Michael, I would love a Dodgers-Yankees World Series, man. I've been saying that for a long time. I haven't seen one. I was 5 years old the last time they played one in 81. I would love a Yankees-Dodgers series. 3-1 outside, so good job by Tony Rizzo. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. One thing I love about Justin Verlander, not only is Justin Verlander a great pitcher, and one of the better pitchers of this generation. I've always been a Verlander fan since his days in Detroit. The man is married to Kate Upton. Like people are like, oh, Baddog, you're jealous of this guy, you're jealous of that guy. If I was gonna be jealous of anybody, it'd be this guy. I love Kate Upton. What can I tell you? Sorry, Justin. Your wife is, she's pretty good. Here's the pitch to Giancarlo right down the middle. Yo, Bodo. Oh, my goodness, man. Bodo. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Cheers, my good man. Thank you so much, brother. He says, working, and pretending I'm working. I like to do the same thing, Bodo. I am on vacation this week, though, so it's nice. I need one. I need a vacation. We all need a vacation on again. Throw over to first and Rizzo's back. But thank you, Bodo. I really appreciate that, man. You're the man, brother. You are the man. But I'm going to enjoy my vacation. I'm going to go up to the lake a couple nights. Probably going to hit Lake George one of these nights. So, yeah. A couple days away from stuff. The 0-1 upstairs in the zone. And the count's 0-2. What's going on, Barkley? How you doing, man? That's right, Hicks. That's right. Bodo says go Dodgers. I would love Dodgers Yankees. It'll be an 0-2. The pitch upstairs 1-2. Yankees have a 2-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. This light's right in my way. Verlander's got 12 pitches. I'm just trying to see. I might be able to turn this off. I'm really not. Let me see what that made the thing look like. I don't know what it made my camera look like. That's fine. I'm small screen today anyway. It just makes it easier for me to see the screen, not looking into that bright light. The pitch. Stanton had a big rip at that one. He fouled it straight back. Verlander turned around. He's like, ooh, I got away with that one because that was ticketed for the right field bleachers. Now, Pete and I talked about the last game in Tampa when we streamed the game together. We said we felt like Stanton was starting to find it. And he hit the big 3-run homer last night. He hit it to the opposite field. Stanton took a couple of walks. It looked like he was getting a swing back. It'd be big to have him come back. We know that this guy is streaky. So he can carry an offense for a couple weeks if he gets hot. It'd be nice to see him get there again. The pitch. Stanton. Wow. That looked like a strike. I think Stanton got a break. That pitch looked pretty damn good. That's a strike. I mean, they did check. Stanton didn't swing at it. But that one looked like it had the corner. And he did come close to swinging at it as well. We caught a break. That was a strike. That could have been a strike on the swing. That could have been a strike on the pitch. I thought it was more of a strike on the pitch. So the Yankees get a reprieve. The 2-2. And Stan had a big rip at that one again. He's a little late on that fastball, but he fouled it straight back again. I can see Verlander's he's been throwing these fastballs to Stanton. I can see him throwing a slider to try to get him out. I can see him throwing a slider to try to get him out here. It'll be a 2-2. The pitch. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Actually threw a high fastball right by him. Still the best pitch in baseball. Well, I mean, I'm not going to get mad at that. Stanton was struck out 2 pitches ago. Yankees get no runs, no hits. They leave 1. We've played 1. We'll go to the top of the second. We have no score. I'm pretty sure that when I set this up, I'm pretty sure this is subscribers mode only. Yes? No? Let me just check really quick. I thought I did this. YouTube don't care though, man. It is. Let's just do it. Maybe this will. Try it again. Maybe YouTube didn't have it there. Oops, I got the wrong thing up there. I want that up there. Well, we'll try it. We'll add a little time to it. Adams Yanks cap. What's going on, man? Thank you for being. Yeah, I just did. I made it 3 minutes, Bodo. But yes, I had to do it. Do that. What's going on, Bruce? How you doing? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Daryl Smith. Yes, I remember watching when he was in Detroit too. Definitely remember that myself. Verlander's a good pitcher. Yes, the game is on Amazon Prime. Yes, it is. I don't like that they do that. But All right. There's Meredith Marakovitz. And here is Yordan Alvarez leading off the top of the second here for Houston. I don't have the volume up, but they're showing Judge. I'm guessing they're talking about how him and the Yankees came to a settlement to not go to arbitration, which is good. Hope the Yankees just got that going. Swung on a miss. Alvarez went right through a fastball down the middle of the plate. What a year this guy is having. 317, 22 homers, 54 RBIs. This guy is incredible. Pitches inside. Air Jordan. I like that, Jimmy. I like that. Air Jordan. Very nice. Very nice. Pitch. Swung on a foul back 2-2. There you go, Adams Yancap. Linus, what's up, man? Oh, I read it afterwards. The pitch. That was a strike call. The ball. Some umpires got a tight strike zone. That pitch had plenty of plate. It was right across the belt. That should have been strike 3. So the umpires got 2 missed calls. That one was blatant. Verlander's caught the corner. That whole ball was in this top corner of the strike zone. 3-2. Strike 3. Call, can I help you, Air Jordan? No, thank you. Just looking. So Jordan Alvarez goes down on strikes. There's one away here in the Astros second, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Blatantly rigged. This is beyond rigged, Anthony. Beyond rigged. I don't know who the home plate umpire is today. He just mentioned Mike Pagliarulo. Nice. Pete and I talk about Pags all the time. Pitch in there for a strike at the knees, and the count is 0-1. Severino looks sharp early on. Bolt D, Linus, check. Alex Lakey. What's going on? Todd Tishner. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's why my chat's the best. They always alert me to all this stuff. The 0-1. Inside 1-1. You know, the guys that do the play-by-play, they got the statisticians. They got all these people feeding them notes and the producers and all stuff. That's my chat. My chat kicks ass. They'll let me know what's going on. The Yankees have the shift on here for Tucker. 3 infielders on the right side of the infield. 1 out, nobody on top of the second. No score between the Astros and the Yankees. Severino about to deal the 1-1 to Tucker. And the pitch inside. The count is 2-1. The umpire does have a tight strike zone. Now, Higgy did have to reach across the plate, but the umpire also called that a ball against Stanton when Verlander threw it. If he's consistent, I can deal with it. Dashy always knows where Angel Hernandez is. Dashy always keeps track of all the shitty umpires. The 2-1. Upstairs, 3-1. Yeah, the umpire hasn't. He's had a hard time so far. CB Buckner and Jeff Nell, yeah, they're terrible too. Joe West was a terrible one as well. The 3-1 swung on and missed. Tucker helped Severino out. Went after a slider out of the zone. The count is full at 3-2. Kelly, let's go Yankees indeed. Angel is the worst, Anthony. There is no question about that. It'll be a 3-2 in the pitch. Swung on and chopped the first. Tony Legs has it. He takes it himself, and there's 2 away. I'm sorry, that's DJ LeMahieu. Tony's DHing tonight. So DJ takes that. What's going on, my Yankee? My Yankee. He is awful on the corners. So 2 outs and nobody on. That'll bring up Yuli Gurriel, hitting .216 with 5 homers, 18 driven in, OPS of 634. Yamil Yunan, what's going on? I appreciate all you guys and girls hanging out with me tonight. pitch on the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Sevy does look good so far. Yuli Gurriel has a nice chain. I always notice the chains. I am Italian, so I always notice the necklaces. The 0-1. Oh, what a filthy slider by Sevy. Caught the lower end of the strike zone right at the knees, and the count's 0-2. What's going on, Antonio? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for being here. Crowd on their feet. Sevy deals the 0-2. Swung on and fouled back. I have graduation to attend tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be home for the game. I would like to. I'll have to watch it back. I'll probably tape it to see if I can see the NYY news guys out there. The 0-2 swung on, jammed them, got in on the kitchen, and Gurriel somehow fouled that back. Severino's like, how the hell did he hit that? Count remains 0-2. Jack, I live in upstate New York, so I don't have that thick New York City accent. It's the 518 area code is much different than down south, than 718 or whatever that is down there. It'll be an 0-2 from Sevy. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. So the Astros go 1-2-3 in their half of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yeah, I live upstate, Jack. That's why I don't have the thick New York accent. Like, I don't have that accent down there. I don't have that. I don't talk like this and say, hey, where's the car? I don't know. I'm an upstate guy. Totally different. Totally different. That's right, Kenny. We have the upstate. We have the 518 accent. This is what we have. My guy Chris, man, who lives down in, I swear to God, I always think it's funny that when Chris first started doing YouTube, his accent was so thick, and it's lightened up since. It's lightened up a little bit. He lives in Long Island, so I don't really know that. But yeah, looking at his early videos, I'm like, man, that accent was thick. Maybe I'm rubbing off on him. He's starting to lose it a little bit. Sevy does look good, Punkum. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Daniel J., what's going on? Let's check the numbers, as Pete would say. What's going on, Winged Angel? Check the numbers. Where are the numbers at? 111 likes. Very nice. Thank you guys. Goes me 211 in the house. Let's see if we can get 125 likes like that, because I know you can do it. Alexa Sandoval, what's going on? Jack Wagner, forget about it. That's an Italian thing, though. Forget about it. Samantha's in the house. If you go to Crystal Lake, can you deliver me? Yeah, I go to Sacandaga Lake. I don't go to Crystal Lake's a little south of me. I think it's in New Jersey, right? A little south. It's a little south. So if you're just tuning in, the game is on Amazon Prime tonight. I really don't like that they do that. I don't think that's fair to people who live in the tri-state area. You should not have to pay to watch the Yankees or the Mets. It just should not, or Boston for that matter. That should not happen. Well, maybe not Boston. Boston does not air over here in New York, but here's Donaldson. He takes it right down the middle for a strike, and the count's 0-1. I'm like 25 miles north of Schenectady. I mean, I know where Schenectady is. I know the Tri-City area very well. Albany, Schenectady, Troy, Latham, Clifton Park, Scotia, Boston, Rotterdam, or Boston Spa, I should say. It pitches outside. Boston Spa, Malta, Lake George, that type of stuff. Rotterdam, Averill Park, Voorheesville. There is a Voorheesville up here. Bodo. There is a Voorheesville up near where I live. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Gilderland's another one. Like, I know all those areas, but yeah, I'm a little distance from Schenectady. It's like a 25, 30-minute drive. Hey, I hear you, Richard, but I retire, I'll be moving south, probably South Carolina, just because I want my pension and then I want nice weather. Donaldson steps out. Donaldson hitting .233. He's been a pretty big disappointment. He has brought a swag to the Yankees, but he really hasn't produced at the plate as of yet. But you're measured on what you do in October here. He could be a hero. 1-2 swung on and grounded foul. Donaldson could have the worst freaking year ever in the regular season and come out and hit 6 home runs in the postseason. The man will be a hero. That's what you're judged on here. Chris Perez, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Irish Rover, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, sir. Jimmy Davis, appreciate you all being here. It'll be a 1-2 pitch here to Josh Donaldson leading off the second for the Yanks in a scoreless tie. The pitch is upstairs and the count is 2-2. But yeah, I don't think it's fair that you should have to pay for Amazon Prime to watch the Yankees. If you live in New York, it should not be that way. If you're out of New York, I understand it, but locally, you shouldn't have to. It'll be a 2-2. Verlander deals. Donaldson fouls it off. So Donaldson is battling here. Count remains even at 2-2. Verlander's up to 22 pitches. Not that pitch count's a big deal for Verlander because it isn't, but I like to keep an eye on that because obviously the more pitches you can get this guy to throw and get him out of the game earlier, the better chance you have. He is doing a Bam Bam Mullins. It'll be a 2-2 to Donaldson. A pitch outside 3-2. So Donaldson has worked the count full, leading off the second. Showing career strikeout leaders. Verlander is 5th on that list. All those other guys are Hall of Famers except for Curt Schilling, Bob Gibson, Pedro Martinez, and Fergie Jenkins, all in the Hall. I want to go visit them this week at the Hall of Fame, not them personally. Pitch. Donaldson swings it into the air to right field. Back track. Whoa! And it's misplayed out there, and it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. That should have been caught. Donaldson thought he got it. He pimped it. That ball landed about 3 feet away from the wall. So Donaldson must not understand that he's not as strong as he thinks he is. He flipped the bat like he got it. And he strutted out of the box. And he tried to do a little Reggie. That ball wasn't even close, buddy. That ball wasn't even close. As a matter of fact, Myers should have caught this. He misplayed it. And it bounced in the track. And the Yankees got a break. That's terrible. How can you miss a home run by 3 feet and think you got it? And you're hitting .233. Just run the first base. Dumbass. I don't like that shit. You didn't get that at all. Or if you did get it and it landed that short, that ain't good. Run the first base so the ball's out of there. But you're not Judge. You're not Stanton. Okay, you're not even Hicks last night. Okay, that ball was not going out. I wasn't close. It's not like at the top of the wall. The ball literally bounced 3 feet from the wall, hit the middle of the warning track. Dumbass. But he does get on second, so I'm happy about that. Pitch swung on and fouled away by Glaber, and the count is 1-1. What is he doing though? He pimped the way he reacted. You know, because I'm watching it on television. I thought it was gone. He reacted like he hit that ball 450 feet. Anybody watching the game saw him react like he's like, whoo, and he's like pulling it, he's walking, he's strutting. He's lucky he went over the wall. He might have only ended up with a single. Pitch. It's 2-1. I don't know where that is, Bodo. I mean, I know where Valatia is. But I don't know where Valkenvania is. I have never heard of that. What's going on, Darwin? What's going on, Reese Beast? What's going on, Griminator? Rick V, thank you all for being here, guys. Womp Bag, what's going on? The 2-1. Oh, it was a hanger, but it was so high. Glaber didn't even take a swing at it, and the count is 2-2. Christy, what is going on, my lady? Cheers to the weekend, indeed. I'm about to crack open a beer here at the end of the third inning. 2-2. Donaldson leads off second. No score, bottom of the second. Glaber pitch. Glaber pops it straight up in the air. Home run in the silo. And it's going to be caught over there by the first baseman, Gurriel. So not a good at bat by Glaber. Doesn't get the runner over. And there's one over here in the Yankee second. Here's Aaron Hicks. I'm not there, don't have the TV up, but he should be getting a nice ovation. He has definitely had a good week. Big 3-run double in Toronto. Game-winning triple against Tampa. Massive 3-run homer in the bottom of the ninth last night. So Hicks will get a reprieve for me. I will not bash this guy for at least a week. However long you produce for, that's how long I'll lay off of you. He did strike out with the bases loaded the first game in Tampa, and I let the umpire have. It's one of the biggest rages I've had all year. It was not Hicks's fault. Pitch. Hicks takes upstairs, and the count is 1-0. Perhaps his body language got him that call because it did look like it had the top of the zone. Gloversville. Yeah, I know where Gloversville is. I know where Fulton County is. It'll be a 1-0 to Hicks. Verlander deals. Hicks swings and had a good swing, fouled it straight back. Yankees are a little late on this fastball tonight. They're going to show Hicks' home run. See, when you hit it like that, then you can do it. And then you can do it. Then you can pimp it out. I mean, you hit that in the second part of the bleachers for crying out loud. Like, that's a no-doubter. Like, you hit one like that, Donaldson, you can act like that. But like I said, I'm happy for Hicks. It's not, I get on Hicks's case. It's not like I want to hate the guy. It's not like I want to bash him. I don't want to bash any of the Yankees. I want them all to do well. I just call the way I see it. 1-1. And Hicks got underneath that one. A little bit out in front. Meyer's going to come in. There's no way that Donaldson was going to move to third. So Hicks pops up as Verlander got him on the change of speed. It was not a good location by Verlander. He actually hung that curveball in the middle of the zone, but Hicks was out in front. Here's IKF with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Hitting .269. Still looking for that first home run. No score in the bottom of the second. Is he clutch? He's been clutch this week. I'll give him that. Bitch. Bodo says, balls to juice. It sounds like what happened to me after my divorce. Yeah. I hear you. It'll be a 1-0 to IKF. We just need a little single here. Like I said, you want to get Verlander's pitch count up. He's at 33 now, but if it could scratch across a couple of runs, it'd be good. IKF fouls it back, and the count's 1-1. Reform Tucson. It's on Amazon Prime tonight. It is on Amazon Prime. That's right. Alvaro Espinoza type power. Bobby Meacham power. The Yankees never had shortstops that hit for home runs till Jeter got there. I mean, I had to grow up with Bobby Meacham, Dale Berra, Wayne Tallison, Mike Gallego, Alvaro Espinoza, Oscar Zokar, Len Sakata, Rafael Santana. 1-1. It hit him. Now, if you're going to get a hit by a pitch, that's what you want to do. Verlander lost control of the breaking ball. And IKF will take first base as he gets plunked a little bit there. That'll bring up the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And that's when you want to get hit. IKF taking one for the team. He's like, I'll just turn my shoulder into that little 69 mile per hour lollipop. So the Yankees will have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Higgy steps to the plate. 176, 4 homers, 12 RBIs. But Higgy has been hitting the ball well as of late. Chris, I definitely think the Yankees are going to try to extend a Judge. Yes. I hope you're right. Jack picking Higgy to go deep. Let's see. I'll take a single, but him going deep would be awesome. Pitch. Outside corner, that umpire has called that a ball all night. He decides to call that one a strike. And the count is 0-1. Game day, don't know what's going on either. I can see that on the screen. Getting Higgy with it. Let's hope so. It'll be an 0-1. Yeah, 176 doesn't mean what he used to. Higgy swings right through a fastball in the same place, and the count's 0-2. No score here in the bottom of the second. The Yankees with a couple of ducks in the pond. Verlander up to 37 pitches. Kyle Higashioka trying to drive him in. He is behind in the count, 0-2. I guess you'd say he's in the passenger seat because when you're in the driver's seat, it's like 3-1. He's in the passenger seat. The pitch outside doesn't chase. The count's 1-2. Yeah, Bucky Dent was a little before my time, but yes, Bucky Dent. Andy Stankiewicz. Scooter used to love Andy Stankiewicz, didn't he? He loved Andy Stankiewicz because he could bunt. It'll be a 1-2 to Higgy. Verlander, center of the belt. Righty kick steals. Outside, 2-2. That was a ball, so a good job by the umpire. Nice frame job there by Castro, but he was set up off the corner. The umpire did not go for it, so Higgy's worked the count even. Verlander about to throw his 40th pitch. Dusty Baker has been around the block a time or two. Hall of Fame manager, World Series manager, champion. 2-2. Higgy. Whew. Yankees have had some good swings at Verlander's fastball. They're just a little late. He found that one straight back again, and the count remains even at 2-2. Bucky Dent was 78. Yeah, 85-86 Texas Liberty. That was Bobby Meacham. That was Oscar Robertson. Those are not Oscar Robertson. What the hell was that guy's first name? Robertson was one of. They had a bunch of shortstops back then. Why can't I think of his first name? Pitch. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. So Verlander comes back to get Higgy. And that retires side. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We've played 2. We'll go to the top of the third. Yankees and Astros tied at 0. Dusty never won a ring as a manager? Who the hell won with the Giants all those times? He wasn't the manager for the Giants then? Was it Bruce Bochy? I thought Dusty Baker won one. My bad. All right, I'm going to go hit the head. You guys hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. I'll be right back. Thank you for being here on a Friday evening. Looking like this could be a pitcher's duel tonight. See what Severino has here in the top third. I'll be right back. All righty. Yankees, Red Sox, 15, 16, 17. Nice. Red Sox are playing much better ball. They're actually in third place now. Let's check the numbers. 138 likes. Let's get to 150, guys and girls. We got 263 in here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell. And yeah, let's get 150 likes. Ole Miss versus Oklahoma in the College World Series final. That's right. Boomer Sooner. I don't know what they're doing. They're getting on Josh Donaldson right now, probably on TV because they're showing him. Pitch. Outside 1-0. You know what we call that? We call what Josh Johnson did. We call that a bad take. Josh Johnson had a bad take on that one. That pitch is swung on a miss. The count's 1-1. The Astros bench is giving them hell. That's what's happening there. And they should. They should. Brad. I agree, Irish Rover. Pitch. Swung on a ground to third. Donaldson to his left. Throws across. Got him one away here as Diaz is retired. And that'll bring up the catcher, Jason Castro. Yeah, I'm not putting Jose Ramirez over him. JC. And Trout neither, because Trout's been injured. Sevy's got good stuff so far, Richard. 1 on, nobody out, top of the third, no score. I don't know if I'm looking at that right. Jason Castro's hitting 101. That is awful. How are you a major leaguer and you're hitting 101? Thanks, Mike. Yeah, Pete and I will work together again. We have a lot of fun doing the games together. Pitch. Swung and a missed. I just keep throwing that to him, man. This guy, if you're hitting 101, you can't hit anything. You're better off letting the pitcher swing the bat. Oh, one bag. I'm not saying anything about Donaldson. I'm just saying, man, he missed. That was a bad take. He has to take an L on that one. The 0-2. That just missed, and the count's 1-2. Yeah, Jordan Alvarez has been great, but yeah, Judge has been the man this year, without a doubt. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. All right, I'm about to this inning's over. About to track the IP address for that Jared Williams account. We'll find out where he lives. That pitch is swung on and fell back, and we'll take care of it. I'll just send the information to YouTube like I do every time that this happens. Bodo, thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Much appreciated. He says, R.I.P. Tony. I couldn't believe that. That kind of, did they ever say what he died from? Because when I first saw it, they did 1-2, outside 2-2. They didn't say. They didn't say what it was. Yeah, I definitely can't walk this guy. Got to get him out. Got to get him out. The 2-2. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. Blew it right by him upstairs. So Castro is going to go back to the dugout, and he'll be hitting 100 the next time he comes up. I don't even know how that's possible. I think that's like 10 hits in 100 at bats. I'm going to take care of that right now. Myers is down on strikes and that retire side. I'm contacting YouTube right now as we speak, so just bear with me for a second. I'm tracing this address. All right. That is done. So hit that like button. Let's go. We got 234 in here, 147 likes. Hit the like and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. This is true, Dan, and this is what we needed, man. We needed Sevy to get off to a good start tonight because Verlander's on the mound. Sevy sometimes gets off to a bit of a rough start with his control, but tonight he's had really good stuff through 3, and the Yankees will have their top lineup up coming up here in the 3rd. So we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Yeah, we need a run, definitely at one bag. Yes, Matthew. Keep building his pitch count up. He's up to 40 pitches going to the bottom of the 3rd here. We have no score. Here is LeMahieu, the pitch. LeMahieu saw one pitch and grounded to 3rd his first about. He takes it on the inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-1. DJ has really gone downhill since the Yankees gave him all that money. Let's be honest. He got a 6-year, $90 million deal. I believe that's what it was. And he really hasn't lived up to it. First year here, should have won the MVP. Second year here, won a batting title. Sitting 256. It's not getting it done for the Yankees. He's better than this. We need DJ to be a 300 hitter at the top of this lineup. He takes outside, the count's 1-1. Dan, I love it too. Verlander set of the chest, and we have a timeout at the plate. Let's get some runners on indeed, Irish Rover. Well, let me fix this screen here. That's where that should be. The pitch upstairs, 2-1 to DJ. 151 likes. Love to see it. Keep banging that thumbs up. Let's go. Yeah, sometimes he is a little bit too patient, Anthony. I would agree with that. It'll be a 2-1. The pitch outside, called a strike. Umpires called that pitch a ball when it was in the strike zone. That one wasn't in the strike zone, and he called it a strike. So umpire having a terrible game so far, just inconsistent as hell with these pitches. He has missed a lot of calls, and that was a missed call. It should have been 3-1 leading off the inning, not 2-2. It changes the whole at bat, not a strike. It'll be a 2-2 to DJ, and he swings and hits the ball weakly to second base. Right there is Altuve. He throws him out. So Houston gets a break on that one. Should have been 3-1 to DJ, not 2-2. Showing Coney's resume. Pretty damn good one. Blatantly rigged. Here is Aaron Judge. The pitch ripped up the middle right at the shortstop, who's playing up the middle. Actually, it was Altuve over there that made the catch. Almost took Altuve's arm into frickin' center field. He hit that ball so hard. Jesus. It does now, Tyler. When they signed him, I was like, they had to sign him. Well, here's Rizzo. He walked in the first. Been a very quick 2 outs here for the Yanks. The pitch to Rizzo, and he swings and chops it foul outside of first, and the count is 0-1. I hope so, George. He hit the hell out of that ball. I can tell you that. No score, bottom of the third, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch, it's low, and the count's 1-1. He hasn't been that bad. Well, he's hitting 256. I don't think that's very good. 254 is not really good. It'll be a 1-1 here to Rizzo. Verlander about to deal, and the pitch just off the plate, and the count's 2-1. Verlander, he's been around a long time, man. Got the gray in the beard going, looking a little older, extra chin. It happens as you get older. I didn't let it happen to me, Verlander, but then again, I'm not married to Kate Upton, so it's all the difference. 2-1. Rizzo swings at a pitch that almost hit him in the back knee, and the count is 2-2. Yeah, George, I'm just glad they settled. They're going to obviously pay him a lot. Yeah, DJ's got to get up into the 280 area for sure. It'll be a 2-2 to Rizzo. The pitch swung on and popped straight up in the air. Over there into short left field is Bregman to make the catch, and that will retire the side. Quick inning for the Yanks. They go down in order. We've played 3 full. We'll go to the top of the 4th. We have no score. Time for me to go get a beer. I will be right back. All righty, it's Friday night. I didn't just get paid, but I get paid bi-weekly, so not payday this week. But I am on vacation, so let's raise a glass. Thank you guys and girls for being here. I appreciate it. I'm finish my soda off. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Yes, go get you some wine. Jose Altuve has beat up the Yankees, 333, 9 homers, 15 RBIs. That picture is hilarious. They made Altuve the size of Judge. That's hilarious. Pitch outside. I don't care if Altuve cheated or not. I've always liked Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve played for the Troy City Valley Cats. So I saw Altuve in single A ball for the Astros. I saw George Springer down there as well. Hunter Pence. Saw some major leaguers go through there. Jose, it'll be the top of the order for the Astros. Altuve, Brantley, and Bregman. We have no scores. We play here in the top of the 4th. Pitch swung on a miss. Altuve tried to hit that ball to Secaucus, New Jersey, and he swung through it, and the count's 1-2. Disc Retno, I have no idea. 8.5. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to get 8.5 runs tonight with these two pitchers, but you never know. Altuve swings and hits in the air down the line. Going to be a tough play. Oh! Now what a play by Aaron Hicks! Aaron Hicks diving towards the line with a backhand, and he robs Altuve of extra bases. Who the hell is this Aaron Hicks guy? Who is this Aaron Hicks guy? Who the hell is this Hicks guy? This guy's getting big 3-run homers, 3-run freaking doubles, triples, making these catches. Who the hell is this guy? What a catch by Aaron Hicks. Wow. Yeah, when you're a pitcher, you appreciate that. And then you know that feels good on the real grass. Pitch inside. That's a hell of a catch by Aaron Hicks. I'll take my first sip of beer for that one. That was a hell of a catch. So 1 out here in the top of the 4th for Houston. Pitch inside 2-0. That was a great catch. Brantley lined out in the first. I agree, Matthew. That's the thing. Is confidence is soaring right now. Just Coach Dable says something Slayton couldn't do. That's true. Now Severino's wild as he's behind in the count 3-0 to Brantley. Yeah, Hicks hit a big home run against the Astros a couple years ago in the postseason. It was in the first inning. He had a 3-run homer off the pole. I remember that. 3-0. Sevy paints it right or throws it right down Broadway, and the count's 3-1. Oh, I see Aaron Hicks as a god. I see you. The pitch. Right down the middle again. Count full 3-2 as Brantley was taken all the way. No scores we play here in the top of the 4th. 1 out, nobody on for the Astros. Reason there's 1 out, nobody on instead of a leadoff double is because of the great catch by Aaron Hicks in left field. The payoff pitch swung on and shot foul outside of first. We'll do it again as Brantley stays alive. Well, comics, what's going on? I appreciate you guys being here. There will be more Yankee games. This is the 3rd Yankee game I did this week. I'm not going to be able to do 3 Yankee games a week, but I definitely plan on doing more in the future. So hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell. The Giants will be coming up here very soon because, well, it's almost July. So I'm sure Chris and the Baddog will be back with the Giants stuff. Training camp coming at the end of the month. Good news on the Kayvon Thibodeau front. He should be ready to go. Just a hip tweak, and the pitch is outside. So Houston gets a base runner here. It's their first base runner of the evening. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman. Bregman hitting .233 with 9 homers. Yeah, he should have just threw a fastball, Anthony. I didn't care for that pitch myself. So Houston with the base runner, Sevy will pitch out of the stretch for the first time tonight. The righty set of the belt, kicks and deals to Bregman, and it's inside, and the count's 1-0. The Severino, there's Bregman's 3-run homer on the hanger by Tyone. Severino's gotten a little bit wild here the last couple of batters. Use a double play right here. A little 643 would be nice. The pitch popped up behind second base. Glaber over there, and he makes the catch. Shoulder height, and there's 2 away. Twilight setting in there in New York. Looks like maybe some rain clouds. I don't know. A little precipitation on the camera. I don't know if that's rain coming down now. It's gorgeous here. Here's Air Jordan. I like that. Whoever mentioned that earlier. That's a good one. So there is 2 away. It does look awesome, Rick. Yes, sir. So 2 outs and a base runner, and Jordan Alvarez at the plate. Severino up to 51 pitches. No score, top of the 4th. 2 outs for the Astros. The pitch ripped up the middle. That's a base hit center field. First hit of the night for the Astros. Brantley takes the turn, goes to third. Hicks throw. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Good effort there by Hicks. So the Astros with a 2-out threat. Brantley shaking his hand. It was a weird slide. Like, this looked like Brantley would get to third easily. I don't know if Judge would have had a better chance, because Judge would have been going towards third. Hicks cut that off and had a turn. I don't know what Brantley did. He kind of caught his hand behind him, but he didn't get stepped on. This is the way his hand caught the dirt. Pitch. Oh, that's the other pitch. Rain is coming down in the Bronx. Pitch outside, 1-0. Severino's been behind the batters in this inning. This inning could have been a lot worse if it wasn't for a great catch there by Aaron Hicks. Kyle Tucker grounded out in the second. He's up there with runners at the corners and 2 outs. It'll be an 0-1. Sevy deals. Popped up. Behind third, Donaldson backtracking. Coming in is Hicks. He makes the catch and left. And that will retire the side. So the Astros get no runs, 1 hit. They leave 2. We've played 3.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. We have no score. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell if you guys and girls are new. I appreciate you being here. So there'll be a lot more Yankee stuff coming up. Hopefully you guys and girls will subscribe and ring the bell and do all that good stuff. As Pete says, let's check the numbers. How many likes do we got? We want to get 200 likes. We got 173 likes, so let's get 200. Let's get 200 likes. Hicks is everywhere tonight. I believe that Chapman's still in the minors, rehabbing. I don't think the Yankees have brought him up to the roster yet. I know he was rehabbing. I don't think they've activated him to the roster yet. So, kind of what we figured we'd have, another pitcher's duel. Hopefully the Yankees can get a couple of runs here. Yankees have had some opportunities as well. They had a couple of they had a leadoff double by Donaldson, and he was stranded there. Yankees had a couple men on in the second, couldn't come through either. Or not the second, I'm sorry. They had a runner in the first. Third inning, they had first and second. I'd love a crooked number, Richard. That'd be good. I hope you're right, Linus. I would love a... Yeah, that must just be a rain cloud. It looks pretty clear. It's a weird orange sky over the stadium. That's pretty cool looking, I can't lie. It is raining there. Hopefully there's not a delay, man. It's coming down pretty good. There's probably going to be a delay here, and I don't know what to do when we have a delay, man. Pitch to Stanton, popped it up. First base side, Altuve is going to give way to Gurriel, 1 away. The rain is going to pass. I just hope they don't have to delay it, Daryl. It's just a June shower that comes through New York. seems to be clear skies behind this rain cloud. Here's Josh Donaldson, who took an L his first at bat. He had a ground rule double that he pimped as a home run. The ball bounced in the middle of the warning track, and if it wasn't misplayed by Jason Myers, he would have made an out. The pitch to Donaldson, he takes it upstairs, and the count is 1-0. Rain coming down harder now in the Bronx. I got to imagine they're going to stop this, unless they think this is just going to go through here pretty quick, because it's coming down pretty good. Verlander deal the 1-0 to Donaldson, and Donaldson pops it up. So quick inning here for Verlander, as he's just thrown 3 pitches and there's 2 outs, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Two outs, nobody on for the Yanks. Gleyber fouled out in the second himself when he had Donaldson at second. Verlander kicks and deals, and Gleyber swings to a slider. The count's 0-1. Rain looks like it's subsided a little bit. The 0-1 to Gleyber. Pitch. Gleyber swings and misses at another slider. Good pitch by Verlander. And the count is 0-2. The 0-2 pitch coming here to Gleyber. Verlander kicks and deals. Gleyber, wow, that was a strike. Umpire missed another one. I mean, you're not going to get a much better. I mean, Gleyber should be struck out. I mean, that is at the knees. It's right down the middle. What the hell is this umpire looking at? The Yankees got a break. That was a strike. I don't know what to say. And Gleyber's going to step out. I mean, the umpire totally missed that. And the umpire missed another one. Well, Gleyber gets a reprieve. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. The 1-2. Gleyber fouls it off his foot. Back ankle, rather. And the counts remains 1-2. Verlander about to throw his 60th pitch. Yeah, Kevin, this umpire's bad for both teams tonight. Yes, he is. It's consistent. This is blatantly rigged. This is beyond rigged. It'll be a 1-2 here to Torres. Verlander kicks and deals. Gleyber with a check swing. It'll be a tough play. Coming in and unable to field the wet ball is the shortstop Diaz. Gleyber will reach. Should be a hit. Would have been a tough play anyway. Obviously, with the grass being extremely wet, Diaz had to go to the bare hand. Couldn't feel. Well, didn't have to go to the bare hand. But on the transfer, the ball slick, lost it. Would have been a tough play anyway. I'm sure they'll give Gleyber a base hit on that. And they do. So a 2-out hit here for the Yanks. That'll bring up Aaron Hicks. Probably hit a 2-run homer here. Why not? He's done everything else recently. Hicks flew out in the second. Had the big 3-run homer in the bottom of the ninth last night. Rain coming down even harder now. Hicks is the reason this game is still tied at 0 with the great catch he made, and he takes it low, and the count is 1-0. I'm surprised the umpires haven't pulled the tarp on. They must be looking at the radar, which I hate when they do that. The radar doesn't mean a damn thing. Be like, oh, we're going to delay the game. It's supposed to pour, and then the rain doesn't even come through when you delay a game for no reason. But I have to imagine a rain delay would be happening here. 1-0 to Hicks. He takes a great breaking ball for a strike. There's nothing you can do about that. Verlander dropped that Uncle Charlie in there right on the inside corner. The count's 1-1. Astros do employ the shift for Hicks, 3 infielders on the right side. Umpire saying we can play through this, and Verlander is now going to talk to the umpire. Are they going to Verlander's like, I can't throw the ball. The umpire's like, shut up and go back out there. I'll decide when we delay it. I don't know what the discussion is, actually. They call a balk? Like, the umpire is telling Verlander to stop doing something. He didn't call a balk. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. I don't know if Verlander called the umpire to him or vice versa. That was weird. Philo Ramos, yeah, I mean, it's just it's a scattered shower. It's not like a total rain. It's just a big rain cloud. Pitch upstairs. Glaber goes throw. Not in time. I love it. I love that. I just love that. I love the stolen base, man. They're not holding him on. He gets a great jump. You're in scoring position with 2 outs. You got to try to manufacture against Verlander. You're not going to hit 6 home runs against Verlander. Now a single gives the Yankees a lead. I love it. I love that brand of baseball. It's the stuff the Yankees did not do last year, which is why Pete and I are both saying we think that Aaron Boone has more reign on what he calls. The 2-1 to Hicks, inside 3-1. Verlander may be working around this guy. I never thought I'd be saying that, but the rain has almost completely stopped now, guys. Whitey, but yeah, from the Cardinals. I loved that style of baseball. I mean, I grew up in the 80s when you had the Vince Colemans and the Harold Reynolds and, of course, the Ricky Hendersons, the Eric Davises. Howard Johnson was 30-30 for the Mets. Strawberry was 30-30. Barry Bonds, all those guys. 3-1. Hicks took a big rip and fouled it back. Count 3-2. Jose Canseco was a 40-40 guy. I loved that, man. Yep, Posh, I'm 40. I'll be 46 next month, so I grew up in the 80s. So Hicks has a full count on him. Glaber on at second after the single and the steal. I think he's trying to scratch across the run here. It'll be a full count pitch here to Hicks. Verlander deals, and Hicks fooled on the changeup. He goes down and strikes. And that will retire the side. Again, that was not a good pitch by Verlander, but he had Hicks looking for the fastball, and he did not get it. The Yankees get no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. We've played 4. We'll go to the top of the 5th. The rain has stopped, which is a good thing. We have no score. Yup, Ozzie Smith, all those guys. I liked 80s baseball. Tim Raines. Tim Raines, Rock Raines. I mean, Kirby Puckett. I mean, these guys are hitting 300 with power and speed. So they didn't hit the ball 470 feet. So they hit the ball 370 feet. I'll take a guy that hits me 317 with 33 homers and 38 steals. I don't care where the hell, how far he's hitting the home runs. I'll take those guys all day, every day. Is Hicks 30-30? No. Hicks is not 30-30. Hicks is not 30-30. Hicks is stolen, just going into the year, stole 53 bases in 9 years in the major leagues career. And he never had a year where he hit more than 28 homers. He did that once. His second highest career total is 15. So 30-30 is a little bit far-fetched for Aaron Hicks. So we've played 4 full. We got a pitcher's duel here. I'm probably going to get the trivia question. Or maybe they don't do that on Prime Video. That might be a yes thing. Going to the top of the 5th. MLB.com definitely wants to let you know that Hicks struck out in that at bat. I've seen that about 18 times go through. So here are the Astros in their half of the fifth. It'll be Gurriel, Diaz, and Castro, 6, 7, and 8 for Houston. Gurriel struck out in the second. Severino pours over a strike, and the count is 0-1. Chevy working quickly deals the 0-1, and it's just low when the count's 1-1. I think Verlander's at 67, Linus. It is a 67. Still some raindrops in the area, but the rain has pretty much stopped. And a great slider by Sevy had Gurriel swing over the top, and the count is 1-2. The 1-2 swung on in line down the line. That is fair into the corner. It'll be extra bases as he will turn and go to second with leadoff double. So Gurriel gives the Astros a good start to their fifth. Not a good pitch by Sevy. Hung a changeup, and that was all she wrote on that one. Severino did not get that pitch down. He hung it, and he paid for it. Joey, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Where's Entertainment Ben? I'm worried. Don't be worried. He just takes time off. Don't be worried. He's fine. He's fine. I've said before he's taking time off. I should have been taking time off. I'll be taking time off after this game. That's for sure. We're taking some time away. The pitch. I'm on vacation from work. I'm going to be on vacation from YouTube as well. The guys getting their nasty Nestor t-shirts. Top of the fifth, Astros with a leadoff double. The pitch, it's low, and the count's 1-1 here to Diaz. He grounded out in the third. It'll be a 1-1 here. Severino set at the belt, and the righty kicks and deals, and it's inside 2-1. Top of the fifth, no score. Astros threatening with a leadoff double. And the pitch swung on a miss. Slider right down at the knees in the inside corner. That was a great location by Sevy. The count's 2-2. Thank you, Jared. Pete would appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. The 2-2 from Sevy to Diaz pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Oh, I work for the state of New York, Samantha. I get a lot of vacation. I get a lot of holidays. It's one of the perks for working for the state. It'll be a 2-2, but it's time to take some vacation for my side job here, too. Pitch swung on line. Base hit center field. 1-0 Houston. So Severino's giving up. No, I'm sorry. Gurriel held up for some reason. So a couple of 2 strike hits as Severino unable to put either batter away. That's a bad job by Gurriel. I mean, he's got to know where the fielders are. To be fair, Michael, a lot of teams don't get runs off Verlander. The man's a Hall of Fame pitcher. He's got a 2.30 ERA. He's shut down a lot of teams in his day, which is why I felt like the Yankees had to score first tonight. But unless Sevy can work out of a first and third and no out jam, the Astros are going to score first, but you will definitely trade a run for a double play here. If you can just hold him to 1, that pitch is swung on and fouled away. Severino's starting to get wild in the strike zone now as he's starting to miss location. It was right down the middle, and Castro fouled it away. The count's 0-1. He blew Castro away with fastballs his first time. Castro's hitting an even 100. And the fact that he was hitting 101 makes me think he was 10 for 99, which means he's 10 for 100. If he gets it out here, he'll be under 100. But Severino needs to get this guy out. Pitch outside 1-1. Hit the like and subscribe if you guys are new. Yankees and Astros tied at 0 apiece. But the Astros threatening here in the top of the fifth. Sevy deals upstairs 2-1. You gotta get this guy, man. You can't fool around with Jason Castro. The guy's hitting 100. I mean, if he gets a hit, he gets a hit. You can't fool around with him, get behind in this guy. Certainly can't walk him. The 2-1 here from Severino to Castro. Pitch 3-1. Severino beginning to labor here in the fifth. It'll be a 3-1. Sevy deals. Pitch called a strike on the inside corner. Count 3-2. That pitch did look like it had the plate. Some umpire has not known what to call that pitch the entire night. He called it a strike that time. Sometimes he's called that a ball. Sometimes he's called that a strike. Sometimes he's called a pitch farther off the plate over there a strike. He called that one a strike. It looked like it had the plate. It'll be a full count. Sevy kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Severino as he comes all the way back 3-1 and blows a fastball by Castro upstairs. It's the same pitch he got him out with in his first at bat. So 1 away here. It's a big out for Severino and the Yankees. And now if Sevy can just induce a nice little double play ball, we can get out of this inning. And here comes Matt Blake to have a conversation. Matt Blake may be talking about maybe Houston would squeeze here. Jake Myers does not have a hit this season. I don't know how many at-bats he's had, but he does not have a hit this year. And Dusty Baker may be thinking about a squeeze. You're in a pitcher's duel. You got Verlander on the mound. In one of these games, the first run could be very important for either side. Dusty Baker may be thinking about a squeeze, and perhaps that is what they're talking about. I don't know if Higgy went out there or not. They could also be talking about if Diaz runs, do you throw through to second? Well, they probably wouldn't do that with 1 out. 2 outs, you would think about double stealing, perhaps. But that could have been that conversation. Be aware of the squeeze button here. No score. Astros are first and third. 1 out, top of the fifth. Sevy deals. The pitch is a ball. Umpire flinched. That ball did look like it was inside. The count is 1-0 to Jake Myers. We're in the top of the fifth. We have no score. This is the best scoring opportunity for either team so far tonight. Severino looking for that double play ball if possible. The pitch swung on and missed, keeping the ball down in the zone. That's where you want it for a double play. Myers waved over the top of a slider out of the zone, and the count is 1-1. No score. Severino looking in. They don't give the sign, so I don't know what he's looking in at. Maybe the location. The pitch swung on and missed. Severino keeping that slider down. And when that slider is down, it's incredibly effective. He's gotten in trouble in this inning when that slider got up. The leadoff double to Yuli Gurriel was a hanging slider. That was a beautiful slide piece. And the count is 1-2. This would be a big strikeout as well if Sevy can gear it up. I would throw the same pitch he struck Castro out on. I throw that high fastball right around the letters after a couple of low sliders. Change that eye angle. If he doesn't chase, then go back down to the slider. But I throw a high fastball here to pitch. Oh, strike 3 call. What a pitch by Severino. Can I help you, Myers? No, thank you. Just looking. Frozen pizza at the plate. Here you go. What a disgusting pitch by Severino. That was a straight filth piece. Higgy had to go to the backhand. Now, late movement on that slider was gross. So there's 2 away here, and here comes a very pesky hitter and Jose Altuve. I'd be careful with this guy, man. I listen, I'd rather take my chances with Michael Brantley. I'm being serious. I ain't messing around with Altuve. Altuve took a big swing at a slider that got too much of the plate, and he fouled it back, and the count's 0-1. This guy always makes me nervous, man. People can say whatever they want about Altuve, and I'm not going to sit here and defend him, but he is a damn good hitter. Severino looking to get out of this jam in the top of the 5th, and obviously we did. You'll see a lot of emotion because he is an emotional pitcher. Pitch. Ooh. Altuve went down to a knee. He didn't have to go very far to go down to that knee. He's like 5'4". He'd have to go down very far. Crowd on their feet in the Bronx. It's going to be an 0-2 pitch here to Altuve. Astros had him at the corners with nobody out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Severino. Crowd imploring him to strike out the side. That dude waving the nasty Nestor towel. Those dudes pounding on the wall. Altuve about to look at an 0-2 pitch. Severino kicks, steals. He checked the swing. Did he go? He did! Severino strikes out the side. The Astros leave him at the corners. The Astros get no runs, 2 hits. They leave him at the corners. What a job by Severino. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. We're still scoreless. So I'm talking about, Sevy. Way to battle, baby. Way to battle. Let's go. And you know the Yankee faithful in the Bronx enjoyed that strikeout more than most. You know they enjoyed that strikeout more than most. All right, let's get some runs. That's a momentum shifter, guys. That is a momentum shifter. The Astros had a perfect opportunity to at least get 1 run. They don't get any. It's time to turn the tables. We got IKF, Higgy, and DJ coming up here. Let's get some runs, guys. Let's get some runs. Let them have it, Kenny. Let them know, baby. Clutch Reno. That was a hell of a performance by Severino. It's funny because at the beginning of the inning, the first 2 batters, the slider was terrible, but he found that slider for the last 3 batters. I mean, the at-bat to Myers wasn't even fair. Like, Myers had no chance at those sliders. All right, Yankee fans, let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. Hit that like and hit that subscribe for you more. Let's check. As Pete says, let's check the numbers. Let's check the numbers. 200 likes. Let's go. Keep banging that like. We got 325 in here. Thank you guys and girls for being here. 330. Hit that thumbs up. That helps me out huge. As YouTube likes that, the YouTube algorithm loves the thumbs up. So if you could hit that thumbs up button for me, it'd be greatly appreciated because it certainly helps me out a lot. I don't know why they like that, but they do. So if you could do that, that would help me out and it would make YouTube happy. And it's hard to make YouTube happy. So let's try. And hey, hit the subscribe button because like I said, there'll be more Yankee games coming here on this channel, as well as New York Giants. If you're a Yankee fan, you just happen to tune in, you're a Giants fan, you're on the right channel because a lot of my content is Giants stuff. That pitch is low. And the count is 1-0 to IKF. He was hit by a pitch in the 2nd. Somebody mentioned Alvaro Espinoza. He is very much like Alvaro Espinoza. It'll be a 1-0 here to IKF. Verlander deals, and IKF swings and hits a slow chopper to short on the run, throwing across the diamond. Nice play by Diaz, and there's 1 away here in the Yankee 5th. But yeah, a lot of my content is Giants stuff. I mean, when the Giants get here, I do a talk show with my buddy Chris. I stream every Giants game, and there's usually 3 or 4 videos a week for the Giants. The Giants are a massive part of my channel. So if you are a Giants fan and you are not subscribed, I suggest you subscribe. You want to see a guy rant, rave. You don't get better rants than me. If you've never heard one of my rants, you can ask the chat. There may be somebody there's none better. Part of my charm. Higgy pops it up. Yankees swinging early in the count here, and it's going to be another quick inning here for Verlander as he's had 3 pitches and 2 outs. That'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Very weak, Anthony. Very weak. Thank you, Wester. Appreciate that. I mean, I'm a Yankee fan. I got no problem with the Phillies, though. None at all. Bryce Harper is one of my favorite players, so I definitely don't have a problem with the Phillies. Another guy that was one of my favorite players. The Phillies have had a lot of guys I liked. Growing up, I liked Mike Schmidt a lot. I was a big Chase Utley fan back in the day. I liked him a lot. Pitch in there for a strike. Count as 0-1. I liked Steve Carlton when I was growing up, too. I mean, I go back a ways. It'll be an 0-1 here to DJ. Verlander definitely settling down. He throws it out of the zone there, and the count's 1-1. 2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th. The Astros have come close in the last 2 innings to scoring. Severino did a magnificent job of getting out of that jam, but Verlander has settled into a groove since the 3rd. He's really looked sharp. The 1-1 to DJ. Swung on in line. Base hit left field. So Verlander got that slider up, a curveball. And it was Bellatine, and DJ raked it into left. So a 2-out base runner for the Yanks. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And I forgot who said it. Somebody said Aaron Judge is going to go deep his next at bat. Well, here it is. Let's see. Roldy's probably doing whatever. I don't know. Oh, T85, they're probably up by more than that. Or maybe not. I think Boston has that. Or Tampa. And we're up by like 14 on Tampa. If we were in the AL West, the Yankees would be up by 18 games right now over the Rangers. If the Yankees played with the Astros, they'd be up 18 games right now. Judge bombed the dead center. I would love it. Well, he got paid today. He got paid Friday night. Judge just got paid. Let's see if he pays it off here for the Yankees as he takes a breaking ball outside. And the count is 1-0. What's going on, Scala Bills? That's right. It is a good pitching matchup tonight. Go Yankees is right, my man. Let's go. It'll be a 1-0 here to Aaron Judge. We have a scoreless tie in the bottom of the 5th. DJ LeMahieu on at first after a 2-out single. Verlander deals. Judge pops it straight up in the air, and it's going to stay in play. That was his pitch to hit, and he missed it. Gurriel makes the play, and that retires a side. Oh, that's Justin Upton's wife. Or, I'm sorry, Justin Verlander's wife, not Justin Upton's wife. I don't know Justin Upton's wife. Perhaps she's a very pretty lady, but she is not Kate Upton. Why did they have to show her? Yeah. Sorry. My heart skipped a beat. Mrs. Baddog knows I have a thing for Kate Upton. It's all good. Kate Upton's, yeah. She's good. Anyway, Justin Verlander is also good. The Yankees get no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. We've played 5. We'll go to the top of the 6th. We have no score. I am going to turn the corner again. This is what happens when I work out and I drink a gallon of water. I have to pee again. This is just part of it. It's also being 46 years old. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. I'll be right back. Got a damn good game tonight. Who wins it? We're going to find out together. I'll be right back. And she can pick her nose all she wants, punk. I don't really care. Steel Curtain, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I did not hear the stadium last night, but I'll be right back. Punkham, it is funny, though, that they catch her picking her nose. Like, I swear to God, cameras know where all these people are. And, like, as soon as they go into their nose, they're like, let's get a picture of them in their nose. Pitch. Outside, 1-0 here. Severino comes back out for the 6th. It'll be Brantley, Bregman, and Alvarez. 2, 3, and 4 here for the Astros. Severino got out of a big jam in the 5th. The Astros had him at the corners with nobody out, and Severino struck out the next 3 batters. Houston did not score. Brantley hits a weak chopper to DJ, 1 away. That's what I'm saying, Dan. It's like, oh, look at, she's in her nose. Let's go over there. Boone's in his nose. Let's go over there. Kate Upton is Hall of Fame. I agree. Yeah, Sevy has to have a quick one here. Because that's the first time they showed her all night. I didn't even know she was at the game until they showed her there. That pitch just off the corner. Again, that umpire has called that a strike. He's called it a ball. He don't know what the hell he's doing on the outside corner for both teams, not just Severino. And the count's 1-0. The pitch outside of the corner, but I called the ball. The count's 2-0. Severino, 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, and a walk. Good night for him so far. 81 pitches for Sevy. The last couple innings, though, he has had some pressure situations that can take a toll on you as he hangs a breaking ball there into the corner. That's going to get down for a hit. Hicks cuts it off near the wall. He's going to throw it in, and in there with a leadoff double again is Alex Bregman. Severino's slider is getting up. You can see it happening. So the Astros threatening again here. Another bad breaking ball by Severino as it hangs up there. The Astros are going to have another crack at this. I'm sorry, not a leadoff double. That's a 1-out double. Brantley made out. So Bregman's on with a 1-out double. And that brings up Yordan Alvarez. I hope so, Casey. I hope they have a good year. I'm sick and tired of watching the Giants have bad years. Alvarez singled in the 4th. IKF helps Bregman out and gives him his whatever that is. There is Verlander on the bench. Verlander's old. Still younger than me, but he's an old man now. The pitch inside, almost hit Alvarez, and the count is 1-0. Runner at second with 1 out in the top of the 6th. No score, a pitch. Severino got away with one. Alvarez fouled it straight back, and the count's 1-1. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. I forget how old Verlander is. Verlander's 38 or 39. I got Verlander by quite a few years. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. The 1-1 inside 2-1. Severino starting to struggle with his control again. Probably his last inning, I would imagine. He's up to 85 pitches, but again, the last couple of innings have definitely been pressure situations, and I talk about it all the time. If you're the Yankees, you want to get guys on base and make these pitchers throw high pressure pitches. Make them throw from the stretch because it wears on them a lot more. That pitch is just off the plate again. The umpires called that a ball, a strike. You don't know what it is. And the count's 3-1. Alvarez is having a monster season, so perhaps Sevy's just being a little bit cautious. Certainly would not give in to Alvarez on a 3-1 pitch. I would probably try to nibble, and if you're walking me, take your chances with Kyle Tucker and a fresh count. Well, he's 40 next February. I got him by 6 years. Pitch. Yeah, he wasn't fooling around with Alvarez. Misses low with a slider, so Alvarez takes the base. And that'll bring up Kyle Tucker. Still looking for that double play. Well, I'll be honest, Michael. I don't know if it's the bling bling. I mean, Kate Upton has her own bling bling. She's a model. She probably makes more than he does. Like Giselle Bundchen makes more than Tom Brady. Verlander makes a lot of money. Kate Upton has her own money. So here is Kyle Tucker. He's over 2, ground out, fly out. Astros, third inning in a row. They've had multiple men on base. Have yet to play to run. Severino trying to work out of another jam. He's got Kyle Tucker at the plate. And the Astros have a couple men on. Sevy deals. That pitch is crushed. And it's 3-0 Houston. Man, Tucker came up there and he was sitting on the fastball, and there was no question about it. He was up there looking dead red immediately. And Severino threw it in a bad spot, and Tucker made him pay. It's 3-0 Houston. Severino's been living dangerously all night. Houston finally got him. You can't continue to pitch behind batters, walk batters, hang pitches, and miss location. Actually, that wasn't even a bad pitch. Tucker looked for that pitch in there. That was a total, when you talk about, he golfed that out of there. But when you talk about batters that go up guessing, that was a total guess. Because there's no way there's no way you could open up a turn on that pitch down there where it wasn't headed out of the park without completely guessing that's where the pitch was going to be. So the Astros are up 3-0. Severino finally got burned. And that brings up Yuli Gurriel. You could see Severino struggling in the last 2 innings. The slider's been hanging. He's been missing location badly. Higashioka would sit on the outside corner and he'd be throwing it on the inside corner. He missed again. He got lucky that that's just a pop up to Hicks. Another hanging slider by Severino. And there's 2 away. Marinaccio warming up in the pen. Maybe too little, too late. Severino at 90 pitches. So here is Diaz. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. Again, Severino missed by a mile, but it's called a strike. Pitch. That's low and outside, 1-1. Top of the 6th inning. Severino got out of it last time. You can't keep doing that to the Astros. The Astros are too good. You can't constantly give them opportunities. They're going to get you eventually. This is a team that's been, a World Series contender for the last 4 years. You can't constantly sit there, have men on base, be behind counts, and hang sliders. When you do that, they're going to get you eventually. Severino did a magnificent job of getting out of the 4th and especially the 5th. But as I said, going to the 6th, man, those are 2 high pressure packed innings, and it took a toll on him. And he's got nothing as he came out here in the 6th, and you can see it as he throws another ball. This is his last batter, and it's 3-1. Maybe not. He struck out Castro twice. Castro's on deck, so perhaps Severino will stay in to face Castro. He's at 94 pitches. 2 outs, nobody on, 3 runs in here for Houston. Aaron Boone waiting to make the decision, saying, come on, Severino, get out of this. And timeout called at home plate. (3-1). Swung on a line right to the second baseman. Glaber throws over to first, and that retires a side. But the Astros come up with 3 big runs on 2 hits. Big hit, the 3-run shot by Kyle Tucker. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Stros. Tutto grazie paesano, grazie paesano. Salute, Kevin, drop by office to pay our proper respects for all the Giants fans around the world. Slap all the stinky boys, losers out of the dough. Forget about it. Thank you, Tuto. I appreciate that very much. Sevy, yeah, Linus. Sevy was sharp for about 3 2/3. The fourth inning had started to get away from him a little bit. You could see it. The fifth inning, he was bad with the slider. Then he really bared down, like struck those 3 guys out. The slider was great. And he came out and he was wild. He was all over the place in the 6th inning. The hanging sliders, the 2 strike hits he gives up are frustrating. When you give up 2 strike hits, I think that's frustrating for a pitcher. Tucker didn't allow him to get the 2 strikes. He came up there looking for a fastball inside. There's just no way he could have turned on that pitch down there without looking for that right there. So if you're the Yankees, you don't need to get them all back at once. You try to get one back in this inning, at least one. If you get more than one, obviously that would be phenomenal. But you try to at least get Verlander's pitch count up to where he's done after this inning. I mean, that's really what you want to do. The Yankees will have pretty much the middle of their order. It'll be Rizzo, Stanton, and Donaldson. Yankees looking to get their first run off of Verlander. 5 pitchers who have debuted since 1990 have 100 more wins than losses. Who are they? Well, Mike Mussina is definitely one of them. I would say Verlander, since he's out there, has 100 more wins than losses. Pedro debuted before 1990, so it can't be him. Sabathia might be there. That pitch is a breaking ball called a strike. This umpire has been really bad. I mean, he doesn't know if it's a ball or a strike. Rizzo's like, that's not a strike. This umpire has been inconsistent all night. That was not a strike. Actually, I don't even know if it's a strike or not because he's called that a ball. He's called that a strike. He's had a bad game. You really don't know what the hell he's doing. The pitch. Rizzo fouls it away, 0-2. Let me see if I can get this. So Mussina's 1. Verlander. I'm going to say Sabathia. I'm trying to think of who the hell else has been out there that's been a good pitcher. That'd be 100 games over 500. It'll be an 0-2 here. Verlander taking a long time. He kicks and deals, and Rizzo takes low 1-2. Halladay? I'll throw Roy Halladay in there as a guy that might have been 100 games. Well, he started off a little bit slow. Who the hell else? It's going to be somebody I'm not thinking of. The 1-2, inside 2-2. Thank you, Joan. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. I don't know why you're blacked out in Houston. That's crazy. But I appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for the compliment. And trust me, Joan, I don't know where the 2-2 swung on the ground and right to second, throw on to first, 1 away. Like I said, I'm a Yankee fan. I don't hate the Astros. I hate the Red Sox. That's the team I hate. Astros have beaten us. They've beaten us. I've seen a lot of teams beat the Yankees over the years. And like I said earlier, I don't hate the Marlins. I don't hate the Diamondbacks. I don't hate the Mariners. I don't hate the Indians. Sorry, the Guardians. I mean, I don't hate Denver beating us, so Houston's not our rival. The Red Sox are our rival. But I do believe you're going to see these 2 teams in the ALCS again. I do believe that they'll meet up again in October. Pitch of Stanton. Low, count 1-0. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Houston on the strength of the Kyle Tucker 3-run shot in the top of the inning. I'm trying to think of who the other pitchers could be. 5 pitchers. I hate when there's multiple names like that. Pitch, Stanton got beat on a fastball inside, and the count's 1-1. Verlander at just 81 pitches, so he probably can easily get to the 8th inning if the Yankees don't work this pitch count. You think Bumgarner's been over 100 games over 500? Pitch. Stanton fouls it back, count 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 from Verlander to Stanton. Verlander kicks and deals, and that is low. Good job by Stanton to lay off of it. The count's 2-2. Yeah, I have Moose. I have Moose, Verlander, Sabathia, and Halladay are the guys that I think are 100 games over 500 since 1990. Pedro debuted before 1990. It'll be a 2-2 to Stanton. Verlander looks in, and the righty kicks and deals. Stanton swings and hits it in the air to right field and deep backtrack. Whoa! Bye, Felicia. This ball is gone. Giancarlo Stanton gets the Yankees on the board. Oppo Taco for Giancarlo, and it is 3-1 Stros. Like I said, just get one back in this inning. Scratch him across. We know what this Yankee team does, Yankee fans. Just scratch them across. Just get back in this game. You don't need to get them all back at once. Just get Verlander the hell out of the game and try to get to the pen. But Giancarlo, when he's going good, and Pete and I talked about it the last game against Tampa, how he seemed like he was seeing the ball better. He's a streaky hitter. We know that as Yankee fans. He's starting to hit the ball to the opposite field, and that's when he's at his best. And obviously, if we could get Stanton hot, that would be very good for everybody in this lineup. Here's Josh Donaldson, who thought he hit an Oppo Taco home run his first at bat, and he took a big L as it bounced on the morning track, and he takes a big L there and a big swing, and he misses it. Stanton is just so damn strong. Like, it's unbelievable how strong that guy is. That was definitely blatantly rigged, Jack. Blatantly rigged. That was an impossible hit. There's no way Stanton could hit the ball like that. Donaldson blatantly pops one up down the line. Going to be a tough play, and it finds the seats. You know, it's funny. With this Yankee team, especially with Hicks all of a sudden starting to hit, anybody that comes up to the plate, like, I always feel like they're going to do some damage. I never get that feeling with Josh Donaldson, though. Like, I never feel like Josh Donaldson's going to get a hit. I know that he does get hits, but like, I never feel like this guy is going to come through. I feel like this is an empty at bat every time he's up there. I don't know why. Opening game of the season, he's the one that got the game winner for the Yankees, but it's been all downhill since. It'll be an 0-2. The pitch. Donaldson takes up and in. Stick your shoulder into that one. Take one for the team. Stanton's 18th opposite field home run since last season. Second most, Aaron Judge. When you're not strong, you don't need to pull everything. I don't think it's Lieber. I don't think John Lieber is 100 games over 500. 1-2. Donaldson pops it up out of play, and the count remains 1-2. As Verlander continues to challenge Donaldson with the fastball. I think Judge might be stronger than Stanton too, Kenny, but I don't know. Judge is bigger. I don't know if he's stronger, man. I always wonder which one of those guys is stronger. Stanton's built like a bodybuilder. Judge is just a massive man. Not that he's not built, but he's just huge. Pitch. Donaldson continues to battle as he fouls another fastball away. I can see Verlander going off speed here, although it might do Donaldson a favor since he's late on the fastball. But when you're late on the fastball, obviously you might want to start your swing a little bit early. And Verlander's a veteran pitcher. He's a Hall of Famer coming up, a future Hall of Famer. And he may be saying, I'm going to throw my breaking piece here and get this guy way out in front of it and have him flail away at it because he's geared up for the fastball, which he can't catch up to. It'll be a 1-2 here to Donaldson. And the pitch. And there is a slider, and it's lined right at the shortstop. Little bunny hop there for Diaz. Didn't need to bunny hop, but there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Erie Lizard, I mean, I don't even know if that would do it. The reason I say that is because arm wrestling is not always strength. There actually is some skill involved in that. I don't know. Listen, they're both freaking ridiculously strong human beings. Let's just put it that way. The pitch to Gleyber, swung on and lined, and right into the shift. Altuve throws the first, and Gleyber is out. The Yankees do get 1 run back on the solo homer by Giancarlo Stanton. We will go to the top of the 7th. Astros 3, Yankees 1. Over the top, that's right. Clemens debuted after 1990. This is pitchers that debuted 1990 or after. I'm missing a 5th guy. I don't think Bumgarner's the guy. I could be wrong. I have Messina, Verlander, Sabathia, and Halladay. I know Messina is. And I know Verlander's on the mound. He's got to be 100 games over 500. Sabathia has to be too. Pettit? There's too many Yankees in there, but Pettit's got to be. Maybe, maybe not. Those are my guesses. Pettit, Messina, Verlander, Sabathia, Halladay. Those are my guesses for the 5 pitchers that are 100 games above 500 since 1990. We'll see. Michael, I wouldn't say this series is crushing our starters. Severino gave up 5 hits and 3 runs through 6. It's considered a quality start. He made a couple of bad pitches, but he looked very sharp at the beginning of the game. He looked very sharp in getting out of the 5th inning. He just Houston's good, man. I mean, they're a good team. The Yankees aren't going to mow them down like they do other teams, and they're also catching our 3rd, 4th, and 5th starters. Cole's pitching tomorrow, so they're going to get a race. And I think Nestor on Sunday, but they got the back end of rotation. Tyone and Severino are 4 and 5. I don't think Severino was terrible tonight. He just made some bad pitches. He got tired. He got his slider up. That happens. So Tyone didn't pitch well last night. But they're not going to be great every time. I mean, these guys are unbelievable. So Ron Marinaccio comes in here, and Marinaccio needs to get a shutdown inning. This is why the Yankees need that middle relief, though. You really don't want to go to Ron Marinaccio against the Astros when you're down 3-1. Pitch. Popped up. First pitch swinging. Not really a pop-up. It actually went pretty deep just in front of the track. Judge makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the Astros 7th, as Castro is just happy to make contact, hitting .099. It's pretty bad. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Jake Myers. We're in the top of the 7th inning. The Astros put 3 on the board and a Kyle Tucker 3-run homer. The Yankees got 1 of them back in the bottom of the 6th and a Giancarlo Stanton Oppo Taco homer. You play here in the top of the 7th. The Astros lead it 3-1 with 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 7th. Marinaccio deals, and the slurve is in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1 to Myers. Houston's 43-26, Kenny. They got the 2nd best record in the AL. The pitch. Did he go? He did not. The count's even at 1-1. Diane, I agree. Long from over. I don't give up on these Yankee teams this year. Last year, different story. This year, you just feel like they always have an opportunity. Bounced up there. The count's 2-1. Let's check the numbers. Where are we at with the numbers right now? The numbers. 223 likes. We got to get those likes up there, guys. Hit that like and hit that subscribe if you guys and girls are new. Ring that bell. Let's go. YouTube ripping people out of my stream again. They do it the best. But hit that subscribe and ring the bell. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. YouTube took, 45 people out of my live stream. Appreciate you, YouTube. So make sure you guys are liking and subscribe and share the stream out if you have, and that would be great too. We're going to come down to the wire here. Pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 2-2. It'll be a 2-2 here to Myers. Deals, swung and a miss, strike 3. Not a really good location there by Marinaccio, but he had Myers out in front. Change of speed fooled him. He was way out in front of that off-speed pitch. And there's 2 away here in the Astros 7th. Michael, I don't know anybody that thought the Yankees would sweep this series. I'll be happy with a split. I'd be happy with a split. Unless they won tonight, then obviously I don't want to split. A pitch. Altuve out in front of the changeup, and the count's 0-1. Altuve struck out his last at bat, and it was obviously a big strikeout. Altuve really going after that one, trying to hit that one out of the park. Yeah, I would love 3 out of 4, Tyler, but if they split, I'd be fine with that. 0-1. Altuve breaks his bat, hits a humpback liner. Nice play on the run, and got him. What a play over there by Isaiah Karner. He had a long way to go. He grabbed it with a bare hand, threw on the run, and got Altuve. Just nipped him at first by a half a step, but a great play. I'm sorry, that's Glaber, not IKF. And they did get him. Great play by Glaber Torres, who was over there on the shift. I didn't know they shifted against Altuve. And that will retire the side. The Astros go 1, 2, 3, and they're half of the 7th. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch. 3-1 Houston over the Yanks. All right, Yanks. Get another one back in this inning. Bottom of the order for the Yankees coming up in the 7th. Hicks, IKF, and Higgy. Nothing like a little bloop and a blast. So that would be beautiful for the Yanks. Jack says everybody to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Yes, take me out with a crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care. Oh, hi, Kate Upton. I don't care if what do you want to talk about coming down? We woke up from Kate Upton and Nasty Nestor. Hello, Kate Upton. All right. Do I think the Yankees pull this out, Michael? I'm going to think they can pull it out until they don't. I always feel like they can win a ball game. I didn't have that feeling last year, but I always feel like they can win a ball game. Get a run back in this inning. Get Verlander the hell out of the game. Get his pitch count up. Get into that bullpen. Get a run again. Let's get some men on base, Hopefully a couple of these guys at the bottom of the order get on base for our big boppers in the middle of the lineup. Exactly, Linus. Just got to keep grinding, man. That's it. Waterfly, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yep, it ain't over till it's over. The great Yogi Berra said that. I got to show some food, of course. My metabolism is just ridiculous, man. I eat so much, and I'm always hungry. It makes no sense. I ate 20 ounces of ground turkey. I did my thing. 20 ounces of ground turkey. I throw the hot sauce on there. I throw the taco seasoning, the cayenne pepper. I throw the olives in there, the jalapenos. It's a big ass plate of food. I eat the whole thing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still hungry. My body is just like, feed me. Well, where are we at for the numbers? 236. We should have 250 likes, guys. Let's get 250 likes up in here. I don't know if this is a YouTube thing or a me thing, but I swear to God, man, my Yankee streams last year were way better. And this team is great. I just think the algorithm is really banging me down here lately. But hit that thumbs up, man. Let's go. Well, thank you for being here, Linus. We'll see you next time, my good man. Hopefully they do pull it out. And then over to the fat lady sings. Well, here is the hero of last night, or one of them anyway. Hicks doesn't have a hit tonight. He takes upstairs from Verlander. That counts 1-0. 7-8-9 for the Yanks. Hicks is over 2. Flied out, struck out. Did make a great play on Altuve as he robbed them of extra bases in the 4th. Verlander's up to 92 pitches, and the righty is going to deal the 1-0, and the pitch to Hicks is low, and the count's 2-0. It would be nice if the Yankees could get a leadoff hitter. Baton up in the pen there for the Astros, so they do have somebody warming. Verlander, like I said, at 93 pitches now. I don't know when they would pull him. And that pitcher's a strike, but it's called the ball. And again, this umpire has no idea if that pitch is a strike or a ball. No clue. I don't know if it's a strike or a ball. He has called that both sides strike, ball. I guess it just depends on how he feels in that particular second, because you never know. Hicks has to be taken all the way here. You're not swinging 3-0 down by 2. And he does take all the way. And if I'm Hicks, I'm taking another one. If I'm Hicks, I'm taking another one. I'm making Verlander throw me 3 straight strikes and build. I'm taking another one here. 3-1. He swings and pops it up behind home plate. It's going to get out of play just over the Astro dugout. The count is full, 3-2. I agree with you, Road Dog. I think we got a chance, man. Just got to get some guys on base here. Verlander has definitely settled down since the second. He threw 25 pitches, and since then, he has thrown 55 pitches. They did not give an answer on that trivia question yet, Dan. It'll be a 3-2 to Hicks. Verlander kicks and deals. Hicks pops it up. And over there to make the catch, and there's one away, is Bregman. And there's one away here in the Yankee 7th. That'll bring up IKF. Here is the trivia question. 5 pitchers who debuted since 1990 have 100 more wins and losses. I have Pettit, Messina, Verlander, Sabathia, Halladay. Pettit, Messina, Verlander, Sabathia, Halladay. Let's see what the answer is. Martinez. Well, I got 3 of them. I got Messina, Pettit, and Verlander. Pedro debuted in the 80s, I thought. Pitch. I said pitch. That ball's off of Verlander. He knocks it down. He picks up. He throws, and he got him. So IKF goes up there. First pitch swinging again, helping out the pitcher. You got the guy at 90 pitches. You're down by 2 runs, and you're swinging the first pitch. Bad baseball by Isaiah Karner Road. It's bad baseball. That's bad baseball there. You have got to grind out the at-bats here. You're not a home run hitter anyway. So you have to grind out the at-bats. You're down by 2 runs. That doesn't do anything. Grind out an at-bat. Johnny, thank you for super chat. Appreciate it. How can I be the best when you're the best? That was a very bad at bat by IKF, and that'll bring up Higashioka. 3-1, Houston leads in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch outside 1-0. Well, I would have got Pedro had I known that he debuted after 1990. I always thought he debuted in 89. So I would have had 4 of them. I would not have gotten Kershaw. Pitch. And Higgy swings and misses at a slider out of the zone, and the count is 1-1. No, IKF does not work the count, which is weird for a guy that doesn't hit homers. The pitch. And that one's called the strike. That was actually farther outside than the one he called the ball to Hicks. But the umpire calls that a strike. Umpires had a terrible game behind home plate. Extremely inconsistent. The batters don't know what the hell a strike is on that part of the plate. It's just your guess is as good as ours. The 1-2, and Higgy hits a blooper over short center field. Myers in, makes the catch. Yankees go weakly in the bottom of the 7th. Verlander through 7 strong. Probably, I would imagine that's the end of his night. He may come out maybe for one batter in the 8th. But the Yankees go 1-2-3 in their half of the 7th. We'll go to the top of the 8th. Astros 3, Yankees 1. Yeah, he debuted in 92. I thought he debuted earlier than that, Kenny, but that's what I'm saying. If I would have thought that he debuted after 1990, I definitely would have got that one. I definitely would have put him in there. I got 3 out of 5, though. That's not bad. That's not bad. Verlander, I think that was pitch number 100, Jack. But I do appreciate you guys and girls being here. Another tight game, which Yankees usually play tight games. Astros have the best of it right now. They lead 3-1. 3-run homer by Kyle Tucker in the top of the 6th for the Astros runs, and a solo homer by Giancarlo Stanton in the bottom of the 6th for the Yankees. Lone run of the night off of Justin Verlander. Hit that like it, hit that subscribe, guys and girls. Like I said, I'll be doing more Yankee games on this channel. Hopefully you guys and girls will tune in for that. I am going to be taking some time off here the next week, but I do appreciate you guys and girls being here. Obviously, the Yankees have got to keep this at 3-1. You do not want to get farther behind. Somebody said the Yankees can't beat Verlander. I wanted to check it. Verlander is 8-7 against the Yankees in his career. They haven't beaten him in the postseason, but he is 8-7 in his career against the Yankees. Michael Brantley, Alex Bregman, and Yordan Alvarez, 2, 3, and 4 here for the Astros in their half of the 8th to face Ron Marinaccio. I would imagine there's somebody warming in the pen, just guessing by where Boone is sitting in the dugout as Marinaccio misses outside, and there is Castro warming in the pen for the Yanks. Roldy, what's up, buddy? I don't know, maybe a week. I'm on vacation, so I'll come back when I come back. I don't know. I've been on YouTube way too much lately, and it's just time for some time off. Count is 2-0. Maybe by then, when I come back, maybe YouTube's algorithm will stop messing with me so much. I don't know. 2-0 here. Astros lead 3-1 in the top of the 8th. Pitch. Outside 3-0. I'm not going anywhere, Kenny. Just stay. I mean, like I said, I'll be going to probably Lake George one night. I'll go up to Sacandaga Lake a couple nights and just relax. I have my nights free to do whatever. And I need that. I need that. Just hang out with my little guy and my wife. Family time would be good. But, when I make commitments, I want to keep them, and that's the thing. I said I'd do 3 Yankee games this week, and that's what I'm doing. And a bad start for the Yankees as Marinaccio walks Brantley on 4 pitches. Bregman's 1 for 3, doubled in the 6th, and scored on the 3-run homer by Tucker. The Yankees can ill afford to give up any more runs. Now I'm done with the beer, Jack. I measure my macros, so I don't go overboard with the empty carbs. I always keep my carbs in order. I mean, that's why I have a fitness channel, because I talk about that a lot, about if you want to get your body fat low. As a wild pitch, and Brantley goes over to second as Marinaccio has nothing here in the 8th. So that's a huge run there for Houston. That almost hit Bregman. He did a good job to get out of the way of it. I live in that area, Hicks. So yes, I live in Saratoga County. So yeah, I'm very familiar with Saratoga Springs since I live there. The 1-0. 6 straight out of the zone for Marinaccio, and Higashioka will come out and talk to him. Yankees trail 3-1 in the top of the 8th. Hit the like and hit that subscribe button if you guys and girls are new. Like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of time off, but I will be back for more Yankee baseball. Like I said, the Giants will be starting up here very soon as well, as we get ready for training camp, and that'll be fun. Pitch right down the middle. The count's 2-1. Bunkum not enamored with Marinaccio's performance. It'll be a 2-1. A pitch swung and a miss. That was a good slider, as you had Bregman way out in front and flailing away at the pitch, and the count is 2-2. Again, the Yankees trail 3-1 in the 8th. It's obviously a huge run, a big insurance run for the Astros at second. They obviously want to get that in. If you're the Yankees, you obviously cannot allow that run to score. Runs have been tough to come by tonight. I don't know how far Verlander will go in the 8th if he comes out for the 8th. Pitch outside 3-2. I think Verlander will start the 8th inning. I mean, 100 pitches is nothing for Justin Verlander. Matthew, I don't know if they'll sign. I think Judge said he wanted to wait till the end of the year. And I don't know if they'll talk contracts during the year. 3-2, swung on a chop foul. So I don't know. I think at the end of the year, they'll work on a contract for Judge. Yuri, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that, man. He says, Baddog, these Yankees have dominated. They have to pay Judge what he wants. As for the Giants, let's see what they got. I couldn't agree with you more on both fronts, Yuri. I'm anxious to see what the Giants have. But if we get to July, I start thinking NFL football, and we're pretty much there. My vacation actually ends July 1st. I go into work for a day, and then I'm off for 3 days because of 4th of July. And he walked him. Actually, it hit him, so it doesn't matter. So Marinaccio walks the first 2 batters of the inning, and that should be the end of him. And that's going to be that will be the end of him. They're going to go to Miguel Castro out of the pen. Not a good inning for Marinaccio, as the Astros are threatening again. I'm going to hit the head, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Yankees going to have to do some wiggling out of a jam again. I'll be right back. All righty. Castro got to bail us out here. Got to bail us out. He probably should have, Anthony. He probably should have started the inning or after that first batter. I mean, I think I can't listen. I can't second guess Boone this. I think Boone's done a good job. The Yankees are 52-18. They're not going to win every game. I mean, it's not going to happen, you know. So, I mean, I would love them to win every game. I'd love them to come back and win tonight, and they still have an opportunity. But, you know, the Astros are freaking good. They're the second best team in the American League. You know, there's no shame in losing to Houston. But the Yankees, if they want a chance to win, they got to keep it right here. I'm gonna go out. The hot take right here. If the Astros do not score in this inning, the Yankees are going to win this ball game. Castro's 4-0. If he gets out of this inning, and the Yankees, if he gets out of this inning without the Astros scoring, Miguel Castro is going to be 5-0. That's my hot take. That pitcher's outside, and it was called. This home plate umpire sucks. Alvarez does not like that call. He has absolutely dominated right-handed pitchers. He didn't like the call. I don't blame him. Pitcher's outside. This umpire sucks. This umpire's terrible. It'll be an 0-1. Castro deals Alvarez over the top of a slider. That was a really filthy pitch there by Castro, and the count is 0-2. Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. Castro's wild. I don't like bringing him in with men on base either. I don't like it either. Pitch. Swung on a grounded. Right to second. Could be two. Steps in the bag for one. On to first. Double play. There we go. Good job by IKF. A little 6-6-3 double play. Brantley advances to third on the double play, and that brings up Kyle Tucker, who is the reason the Astros lead 3-1. He hit the 3-run homer in the sixth. Now, obviously, you can't let up. This guy hit a 3-run homer the last time, so you can't let up just because he got the double play and lay one in there for this guy. He went up looking dead red on the first pitch last time, so I would not just give him a cookie to hit. That's a big double play, though. We'll see if Castro can finish off the job. The pitch, way outside. Nice stop by Higgy. Saved the run. Castro overthrew that fastball, and the count is 1-0. 3-1 Houston, top of the eighth. Michael Brantley on a third with 2 outs. Kyle Tucker at the plate. He hit a 3-run homer in the sixth. He accounted for all 3 Astro runs. The Yankees run was courtesy of a solo job by Stanton. Pitch outside 2-0. Maybe he's working around Tucker to get to Gurriel. Justin Verlander will be coming out for the 8th inning. And I see you standing on the top step of the dugout. Castro looking in for the sign. He comes set of the belt. And he kicks and deals, and it's on the outside corner. Nice pitch there, and it's 2-1. Kyle Tucker's home run. I mean, the way he opened up and turned on that fastball inside, he was looking for that pitch. He swung at that like he knew it was coming. Blatantly rigged. That was blatantly rigged. That was impossibly impossible what he did in the 6th. It'll be a 2-1 here to Tucker. The pitch. Swung on it, missed. Good slider on the outside corner. I am still live, which is good because I see my chat's not moving, which that is YouTube's problem again. Now the chat's moving. YouTube is so bad. I mean, I really need to look into Twitch. I really do. Maybe it's a better streaming app or something. 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. Tucker chases a slider out of the zone. Castro comes in and does a great job for the Astros. No runs, no hits. 1 left. We've played 7.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. You heard what I said. If the Yankees get out of that inning without allowing a run, they're going to win this game. Let's see if I can make that prophecy come true. They're going to have the top of the order. It'll be DJ, Judge, and Rizzo. And anybody gets on, Stanton, as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's get some damn runs. Let's get some runs, guys. It would be nice. Let's check the numbers. Where are the numbers at? We got to get 300 likes for this stream. We're at 255, so we got some work to do to get to 300. Let's go. Let's get 300 likes. There we go. I see a couple. Just went to 257. Let's get her done. Hit that subscribe. Again, I will be back probably in a week or so. We'll start doing more Yankee games again. Let's hope so, Keisha. Let's hope so. Come on, Yanks. Come on, Yankees. Yeah, DJ got to get us started with a hit. Oh, wow. They took Verlander out. I am surprised at that, to be honest. Phil, I don't know if you say that Matan or Matin. I'm going to say it's Matan. That's the way it's spelled, but I could be completely wrong about that. I know there's a couple Astros fans in the chat. How do you say that young man's last name? Is it Matan or is it Matin? How would you pronounce that? Because I don't have my television. I don't have the volume open. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. So it'll be at the top of the order. I am surprised Verlander didn't come in to pitch. Outside. And he called that a ball. I mean, I don't know if that's a ball or a strike. He called it a ball this time. It's 1-0 to DJ. Maton? That could be 2. Maton. Thank you, Jay Schmeezy. Well, Maton will deal. And that one's called a ball. Home plate umpire sucks. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's doing. They're outside, but this guy's called that a strike. Sometimes he's called it a ball. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I just don't know what the pitches are. Maton deals. DJ has to take here. He does. And the count's 2-1. It's a good job by LeMahieu, though. You got to take there. Make that guy throw your strike. See more pitches. I would like to see DJ do one of his typical LeMahieu swings, just inside out that ball to right field. Just need a base runner, man. Get the tying run on base for your boppers right behind LeMahieu. The 2-1. DJ rips a base hit to center field. There we go. Well, now the Yankees have the tying run coming to the plate in the person of Big Aaron Judge. And if Aaron Judge hits one now, if there was a roof on Yankee Stadium, they'd probably blow it off. So DJ's got a couple hits tonight. That's good to see if you're a Yankee fan. It's also good to see Aaron Judge come up the tying run if you're a Yankee fan. And a crowd is giving him a standing ovation. I'm not listening to it. He's 0 for 3 tonight, but I would imagine the crowd has to be starting the MVP chance at some point. Key at bat, as Kenny Singleton would say here. He's hitting 300. The pitch, Judge takes outside, and it's 1-0. Big moments for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th. They're going to have a couple of chances here with their big guys up at the plate. All rise for Aaron Judge, and the crowd has risen. You can have any seat you want at Yankee Stadium because nobody is sitting in them right now. Maton's about to deal the 1-0 to Judge. DJ leads off first pitch. Judge swings and rips it foul. Boy, Judge had a good cut at that one, and he a little bit out in front of it. It's just a loud strike, and the count's 1-1. I love calling baseball games. I don't know why. I love calling basketball games and football games too. And I had fun doing the Rangers hockey, but I don't know. For some reason, out of all the sports that I call, I literally feel like I could do this one professionally. Not that I could, but this is the closest one I feel like I could do professionally. Maton set at the belt. He kicks and deals, and Judge swings and misses. Oh, that was a pitch. That was the one. That was up, belt high down the middle, and Judge was taking a swing to tie it. He swung right through it. That was the pitch. That was a pitch. Thank you, Scala Bills. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the compliment. It'll be a 1-2 to Aaron Judge. The pitch. Judge swings and misses. Great pitch by Maton. A slider out of the zone, and Judge is down on strikes. He's over 4 tonight. And then I'll bring up Anthony Rizzo. Judge had 2 pitches to hit. He had that one to hit, which he pulled foul. He had that one to hit, which he blew it by him. And then Maton threw a really good slider that nobody's going to hit. Maybe Vladimir Guerrero. So there's one out here in the Yankee 8th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rizzo, who I'm calling it. He's going to tie the game. Rizzo takes a breaking ball in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. This is a guy that always seems to come through. He's got 19 homers. He's only hitting 226, but it seems like every one of his hits have been huge. Rizzo is a better hitter than 226. He does have 19 homers and 49 RBIs. He has had big hits for the Yankees this year. Really just take a single at this point. I mean, home run would be nice, but just keep the line moving. Rizzo takes it on the outside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Rizzo has a 1.041 OPS and late close, third best in the league. Yankees have a guy I didn't see who that was in their pen getting ready. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Rizzo takes it outside. Maton was trying to nip the corner, but a good pitch by Maton, trying to get him to chase, and obviously not going to. It's 1-2. Giancarlo Stanton waits on deck. Stanton is responsible for the Yankees' lone run. It'll be a 1-2. Outside, 2-2. DJ LeMay on it first. Anthony Rizzo, the tying run. The Yankees trail 3-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Rizzo just wants to keep the line moving. That'd be great. Thank you, Cassie. I really appreciate that very much. The pitch. Whew, good pitch to hit there. He fouled the bag. Yankees are missing some pitches tonight. Rizzo had a good one to pitch, or a good one to hit there. The count remains even at 2-2. Not a lot of action in this game. Severino and Verlander battled to a scoreless tie through 5 before a 3-run homer by Tucker put the Astros up. The pitch is outside 3-2. I don't think DJ LeMahieu will be running here. You're down by 2 runs. So DJ's run really doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot. And you do not want to strike him out, throw him out, double play with Giancarlo Stanton on deck. He's the reason the Yankees have the 1 run that they do. Fans on their feet in the Bronx as they trail 3-1, looking for another come from behind win against the Astros. They had an improbable one last night. They're trying to duplicate that again tonight. Rizzo choking up on the bat here on the full count pitch. Maton kicks and deals, and he walked him. And Maton looked like he slipped. Let's hope he's okay. And that brings up Giancarlo Stanton as the go-ahead run. Giancarlo walking up. Giancarlo Stanton against Houston, including the postseason, 333, 8 homers, 22 RBIs, and a 1.11 OPS. Now, if Altuve is a Yankee killer, Stanton has been just that for the Astros. There's going to be a meeting at the mound here. Pitching coach comes out. Don't know who that is for Houston, but obviously he's saying be very, very, very careful with this guy. And I'll be honest, if you're the pitching coach and you're out there with Maton, I'm telling him, be careful. And if you fall behind 2-0 or 3-1, walk them. Don't mess around with this guy. Make Josh Donaldson and Gleyber Torres beat you. Do not give in to Giancarlo Stanton. Because if you go down 2-0 and you throw him a fastball, it's 4-3 Yankees. So obviously he's got to be careful with him. If he gets ahead of him, he can go at him. If he gets behind him, you got to be really careful. Yankee fans on their feet. They know that we've seen this before. The pitch. Stanton checked a swing, and the home plate umpire said he went around. Gwendolyn, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, my lady. I woke up past 9 p.m. Well, you woke up just in time to see the end of this game. Martinez in the pen for Houston. Stanton about to look at an 0-1 pitch here from Maton. Yankees have runners at first and second with 1 out. The pitch upstairs, 1-1. Tying runs on base. Go ahead, run at the plate. Giancarlo Stanton is the reason the Yankees have their 1 run. Maton's thrown 17 pitches here in the 8th inning. Stanton at the plate. The pitch swung on a miss. Chased the slider out of the zone. Nice pitch by Maton. And that has to be, if you're Houston, you've seen he has not thrown him a strike. Stanton has chased 2 pitches out of the zone. And I'm sure that's whatever Houston's pitching coach said, do not throw him a strike. Make him get himself out. And to me, that's smart. That's smart pitching. The 1-2, Stanton lays off of that slider, and the count's 2-2. Maton is not challenging Stanton, and I do not blame him. He has not thrown a pitch in the strike zone. Stanton has swung at 2 pitches and helped him out. It'll be a 2-2 to Stanton with runners leading off first and second, bottom of the 8th. Maton set at the belt. About to deal the 2-2 to Stanton. The pitch, swung and a miss, strike 3. Stanton chased that slider out of the zone. That's a great approach by Maton. He did not throw Stanton a single pitch in the strike zone, and Stanton got himself out. And that had to be the conversation at the mound. It had to be. That's the conversation I would have had. Make him get himself out. And that's exactly what he did. So now they leave it up to Josh Donaldson. And I'll be honest, I'm going to Gallo here if I'm Boone. Although, I don't know if there's a lefty up in the pen for Houston. I don't know who is warming up there. I wouldn't hit Donaldson here. unless there's a lefty up in the pen. I would be hitting Gallo. I know Gallo strikes out a lot, but Gallo is a guy that can hit a 3-run homer. Donaldson sucks. I would totally pinch hit Gallo here. I'm not even lying. I know Gallo is an all or nothing guy, but I have no confidence in Josh Donaldson at all. Josh Donaldson hit a weak pop-up somewhere because he overswings at everything. I'd much rather take a chance with a guy like Gallo with the short porch in right field, one swing, lefty versus righty, and you can tie the game up. Or I'm sorry, take the lead. I would pinch at Gallo here. They're going to stick with Donaldson, who popped it foul. The count's 0-1. I totally would go to Gallo. That's what he's there for. Totally would went to Gallo right now. It'll be an 0-1. Donaldson takes it on the outside corner. That pitch has been a ball. That pitch has been a strike. He called it a strike that time, and the count is 0-2. Neither are good, I agree. However, Gallo is a home run hitter batting from the left side of the plate in Yankee Stadium against a right-handed pitcher. That is not very overpowering. It just made sense. It was a better matchup for the Yankees to put Gallo in there. The 0-2, Donaldson swings and hits a weak chopper. Again, way out in front, hips flying open, shoulder dipping, trying to hit everything out of the park. You also got to pinch hit Matt Carpenter here. You could have moved DJ over to third. You could have put Carpenter at first. You could have hit Matt Carpenter right now. That might have been the better move, hitting the stash. And then you just move DJ to third and you put Carpenter at first. Unless he's saving them for the 9th inning, which is also possible. But I feel like this could be the game right here. The 0-2, Donaldson checked the swing. Did he go? He did. So Donaldson strikes out, and that will end the inning. The Yankees leave 2 on. They get 1 hit. We'll go to the top of the 9th inning. It's 3-1 Houston. I have seen enough baseball in my day. This is why I say I feel like I could call baseball professionally. There's very few things that I can say I actually know what the hell I'm talking about. When it comes to baseball, I know what the hell I'm talking about. Donaldson is not it. Donaldson is not it. No confidence in that guy. That guy he is clueless at the plate. I'm putting Gallo in there or Carpenter. I'm putting Carpenter in there. I mean, if nothing else, I'm bringing up a lefty. Short porch right field makes all the sense in the world. Lefty versus righty, short porch right field, game go ahead guy at the plate. And like I said, you could just move DJ LeMahieu to third and Carpenter to first. That's all you had to do. And now the Yankees will have the bottom of their order. Well, Torres, Hicks, and IKF. IKF is going to get pinch hit for, I can tell you that. Yep. Yankees definitely had an opportunity in that inning. Judge, like you said, Matthew, Judge missed 2 pitches that he should have hit hard. Stanton got himself out. I love that approach, though, by Maton, though. I mean, that's exactly what I would have done. I would have said, do not throw this guy a strike. Go after Josh Donaldson. If you have to walk Stanton, it's better to load the bases up for a guy that can't hit at all than leave one over the middle for a guy that can put you, can hit a 3-run homer in a blink of an eye. So the Astros outworked the Yankees in that inning. That is what happened. The Yankees got outmanaged in that inning, in my opinion. Higgy might not get up. Wampag. Higgy will be the 4th guy up in the inning. So, like I said, I would have pitched hit one of the lefties there. Wandy Peralta will come in here and pitch for the Yanks in the 9th. They trail 3-1. Both teams squandered opportunities in their half of the 8th inning. It'll be Gurriel Diaz and Jason Castro, 6, 7, and 8 here for the Astros in their half of the 9th. They lead 3-1. A 3-run homer by Kyle Tucker in the top of the 6th got the Astros there 3 runs. A solo shot by Giancarlo Stanton in the bottom of the 6th got the Yankees their lone run. Both teams left 2 men on base in the top of the 8th, or the 8th inning, I should say, the top and the bottom of the 8th. And we'll go to the 9th. So the Yankees have another comeback in them. We'll see. I felt like that was the inning that they were going to come back and do it. The pitch to right back up the middle, off of Peralta. Wow, the Yankees got a break there. Gurriel hit that ball right off of Peralta's foot, and it went right to Rizzo at first. And Rizzo steps on the bag for one. I'm sorry, DJ. I keep saying Rizzo. Rizzo's DHing tonight. DJ's at first. And Boone's going to come out and see if Peralta is okay. Kind of caught him in the, I don't know if that caught him in the back of the ankle. I don't call that, caught him in the Achilles. It was hard to see where it hit him. Obviously, that hurts. I don't know if any of you have ever been hit with the baseball, but it doesn't feel very good. Peralta's going to throw some pitches to see how it feels. One bag, I'm not saying it's just Donaldson in that inning. Stanton had a bad at bat. Judge missed some pitches he should have hit. He ended up striking out. Stanton had a very bad at bat. But let's face it, Stanton hit a home run for the Yankees tonight. Judge has been the MVP. They've come through more than they haven't. Donaldson has not come through at any time outside of game one of the season. I don't remember him getting a big hit. It's very rare. That pitch is swung on a missed. And that was the time to pinch hit a lefty. Why not go for it right there? That was the go-ahead run. Like I said, you pinch hit Carpenter, he hits from the left side. Whatever happens, Carpenter goes to first, DJ goes to third. It was an easy call for me. 0-1. Swung on a chop right back to Peralta. He has it. He throws the DJ, and there's two away. Montero getting warm in the pen here for the Astros. I've had no faith in Josh Donaldson the entire year. I think the guy sucks. I like his grit and I like his leadership, but he can't hit. The pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1 to Jason Castro. And even so, like I said, to me, it just makes sense to put the lefty up there. Lefty versus righty, Yankee Stadium. Go ahead, run. Carpenter and Gallo can put the ball in the seats. Donaldson can't. Nice breaking ball there by Peralta or by Castro or Peralta. Castro's at the plate. Peralta 0-2. The pitch. Swung and a miss. Strike three. Great job by Wandy Peralta. So that will retire the side. I lost this thing. I'll have to bring that back. Do the Yankees have another comeback in them? Does that sometimes. Just have to refresh. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. If the Yankees are going to win tonight, they're going to walk it off. They trail 3-1. Again, energetic or not, I don't care if he's energetic. He does not hit. He doesn't hit. He doesn't hit. He tries to do too much. I mean, shit, Brett Gardner was that guy. Brett Gardner had worked the count, right? Brett Gardner was energetic. Brett Gardner would fight for his team. Brett Gardner was a good leader. Do you want Brett Gardner up in that situation? There's certain intangibles guys bring to ball clubs, but where the rubber meets the road, when the bat needs to hit the ball, you need to put up a guy that just gives you a better opportunity. And like I said, in my opinion, and maybe the Astros would have went to the pen. Maybe there was a lefty warming up. I don't know who was in the pen. So maybe there was a lefty up there, and Boone said, I'll take my chances with Donaldson against Maton as opposed to Gallo or Carpenter versus whoever the hell was in the pen. That could be too. I didn't see who was in the pen. I don't know if there was a lefty or not. And that may have played into it too. But my point is, Yankee Stadium, left-handed hitter, Go-ahead run, bottom 8th inning, 2 outs. Oh, they don't have a lefty at all in the pen. Well, then it definitely makes sense to go to the lefty. Rafael Montero is going to try to close it out here. 4 for 4 in save opportunities. The Yankees do have those 2 lefties on the bench that I spoke of in Carpenter and Gallo. The scheduled 3 are Torres, Hicks, and IKF. I can't imagine IKF hitting unless he's up with 2 outs and nobody on. Gleyber Torres is 1 for 3. He stole a base. Let's see if the Yankees can come back and win this game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. I appreciate you guys and girls hanging out with me tonight for the Yankees and Astros game 2. We'll see if the Yankees have a comeback in them. The pitch to Gleyber, swung on in. It's off the end of the bat. So it's going to die right in front of the warning track. Brantley makes the catch there as one away. Looked good off the bat, but he got it off the end, and the ball just died out there in left field. And here is Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Like I said, I appreciate you guys and girls being here with me tonight. And thank you for all this continued support you show me. We're 13 likes away from 300. Let's see if we can get there. Hit that subscribe button. I am going to take some time off. I am on vacation this week. I'm taking a vacation from YouTube as well. Probably back at the end of next week. So hopefully you guys and girls enjoy your time, whatever you may be doing. The pitch inside. Hicks got to stick your dick into that one and take one there and take one for the team. One out, nobody on in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees trying to come from behind again. They have done it a lot this year, but they did it again last night. There is Carpenter. The pitch. Hicks swings and hits it foul. I have swung at a ball there. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. It'll be a 1-1 here to Aaron Hicks. I still look at that 8th inning, and I just feel like Josh Donaldson should have got pinch hit for. No matter what happened, I just wish they would have went to a lefty there. 1-1. Hicks takes it. It's not a strike, but the umpire called. This umpire sucks ass. I mean, it's just a horrible umpire. That's a ball. They called it a strike. This umpire has no idea what's what. I mean, he has been completely inconsistent for both sides tonight. That was a ball, but it was called a strike. So 1-2. Pitch. Hicks grounds it foul. And the count is 1-2. Baller, you must have just joined the chat. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't look at that K zone, number 1. The K zone on television is much different. Number 2, you just joined the stream. Otherwise, you would know what I was talking about when it comes to this umpire. It'll be a 1-2 to Hicks. The pitch. He's called that pitch a strike a number of times tonight, and this one he calls a ball. It counts 2-2. So umpire has no idea. He's got no idea. He has no clue what the hell he's doing. Creme de la Holla, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Go Yankees, indeed. We're going to have a comeback tonight. Hicks swings and fouls it off. Just foul. 2-2. He is battling. Yeah, Jack, I think it is a Walmart up. He's been bad for both sides tonight. It's just completely inconsistent. Blatantly rigged. It's blatantly rigged. It'll be a 2-2 to Hicks. That's my New York accent. Isaiah kind of on deck. Carpenter looks like he's getting ready to hit. Hicks takes a ball, 3-2. Now, if Hicks walks, kind of is going to get pinch hit for. There's no doubt about it. If Hicks doesn't walk, you might as well leave Isaiah kind of in there. The home run doesn't mean anything. I would love to see Hicks get on base. He's worked the count full. The seventh pitch of the at-bat. Montero deals from the chest and the pitch. Hicks pops it up behind home plate, and the battle continues. Count remains full, 3-2. This umpire is just bad. And again, it's not that he's calling whatever. It's just he's inconsistent. He's called, I don't know. He's calling the same pitch, a ball, a strike. It just depends on how he feels at that particular moment. Like, he is extremely inconsistent. And like I said, not just, it's both sides tonight. It's not one side or the other. He has been terrible. The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming. And he walked him. Good job, Aaron Hicks. Now we're going to see the lefty. And it's probably going to be Matt Carpenter. We're going to see the lefty. What? Why is IKF hitting? Carpenter comes out on deck for Higashioka. I don't understand this. You can pinch hit Carpenter right now. You can move LeMahieu to short. I don't get this. That's a double play going to end the game. Nope, they're just going to go to first. High throw, but they got him. That's it. I don't understand this shit. That's a horrible at bat by Isaiah Kiner, swinging at the first pitch. Jams himself. It's a weak ground at a short. They didn't even try to turn two. It's just a terrible approach. You're not a home run hitter. It's just dumb. You, at that point, you pinch hit Carpenter, and then if he doesn't do it, you pinch hit Gallo. You give yourself two chances to tie the game. This game I'm going to get on Aaron Boone about. This was poorly managed. That's a bad job, because you bring Carpenter up. You bring Carpenter up for IKF, and if the Yankees tie it and you go to extras, you just move DJ to short and you move Carpenter to first, and then you have a chance of Gallo, because you have to pinch it, you have to catch Trevino anyway. Just bad. It's bad by Aaron Boone. Dyer John's been thinking of the super chat, brother. Appreciate it. He says, "What's up, Baddog and chat? Seem like they pissed me off to no end. How about some consistency? First day at work." Yeah, he was bad tonight, man. He was bad. Boone was bad tonight. Mismanaged this one. 3 times I felt like he should have pinch hit lefty. So it's up to Matt Carpenter. The pitch, low, 1-0. He is pinch hitting for Kyle Higashioka. DJ LeMahieu awaits on deck. It just doesn't make sense. You have to bring in two power hitting lefties to try to tie the game. And you worry about the 10th inning and the 10th inning. I just don't understand the point of hitting IKF there with no power. 1-0. Carpenter takes low, 2-0. And to be completely honest with you, if I'm Montero, I'm not giving Carpenter anything to hit here. I know you don't want to walk the tying run, but LeMahieu hitting a home run is not going to happen. But if you throw a fastball down the middle of Carpenter, he can tie the game up. I'm not giving in to him with a base open. The 2-0 outside 3-0, and he did. And he tried to paint the corner, and Carpenter says, "You like mustache?" Carpenter says, what I'd like to have right now is for you to throw one right down the middle as I send it into the New York Knights inside the game. The Carpenter's got to take a pitch here. You do not swing 3-0. Hit that like and hit that subscribe if you're new. We got to be close to 300 likes. 3-0. Carpenter does take all the way, and it's 3-1. Now Carpenter can swing from the shoe tops. We're 2 likes away from 300. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. Thank you for being here. There will be future Yankee streams on this channel. Well, the New York Giants are really going to start taking over the channel, but I will definitely be doing Yankee stuff. Just going to take a little time off in the next week. Yankees trying to come from behind again. The 3-1. Carpenter takes outside. And again, that the umpire that has been a strike. That has been a ball. But the Yankees have an opportunity again. They do not go quietly, I can tell you that. No matter what the hell happens, they always make it interesting, don't they? So the tying runs are on base. The winning run is at the plate. I was going to say there's going to be a pinch runner, no doubt about it, and there is. Obviously, that run is the important one. Marwin Gonzalez will run for Carpenter. I would love to see DJ LeMahieu hit one into the opposite field alley. I would love to see the Yankees make my prophecy come true. They've come close. They haven't completed it yet. DJ LeMahieu with a chance. Everybody's standing at Yankee Stadium. The pitch, LeMahieu takes it right down the middle for a strike, and the count is 0-1. LeMahieu's had a couple of hits tonight. Aaron Judge awaits on deck. That would be fun if he got up in this inning. It'd be fun for Yankee fans. I don't think Astro fans would want him up. But it would be fun for me if he made it up. It'll be an 0-1 to DJ. And the pitch inside. DJ, stick your hip into that one. It only hurts for a little bit. Counts 1-1. Hicks on at second. Carpenter on at first. Both of those guys walked. DJ LeMahieu at the plate. Yankees trail by 2. Trying to come from behind again tonight. Peralta about to deal the 1-1. The righty sets in the chest and he deals, and DJ chops it to third, and that will be the game. The throw over to first. And that is it. So the Yankees threaten, but they do not score. DJ LeMahieu swung at a pitch in off the plate and hit a weak grounder to third. So the Yankees come up short tonight. Astros win this game 3-1. Good job by Houston. This series is even at 1 apiece. Yankees definitely had opportunities tonight, but Houston was able to work out of those jams. I feel like the Houston Astros completely outmanaged the Yankees this evening. There was plenty of opportunities where the Yankees had a chance to bring up tying runs or bigger hitters in better spots, and they didn't do it. I also feel like the at-bat to Giancarlo Stanton was brilliant by Phil Maton, where they went out and they had the conversation and said, do not throw this guy a strike. Do not give in to him. Walk him if you have to. And Stanton got himself out. I think that's what that conversation was. I don't know. I'm purely speculating. But as a guy that's watched baseball for 40 years and kind of understands it, and as the shirt says, I speak fluent baseball, that was really the at-bat of the game for me. But listen, the Astros are a damn good team. We're tied at 1 apiece. I don't think anybody thought that the Yankees would sweep this series, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Again, if you haven't done so, hit the like and the subscribe. There will be more Yankee games on this channel for sure. But like I said, I am going to be taking some time off from YouTube because I need a break from social media. And I will see you guys at the end of next week. Once again, the final score of the Astros 3, the Yankees 1. Congratulations, Astro fans. You moved to 44-26, and the Yankees fall to 52-19. Thank you guys and girls for being here. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.